remedy loss to a trail of tears.
No, this is not a cast.
Creating a monster of all my fears.
Hey, test, check. 1, 2, check.
Yeah,
There we go.
There he is.
Yeah, sounds like a little something.
He's
There
arrived.
we go.
He has popped into existence.
All right.
Check.
Oh,
Hey.
Jay's got the crispy mic. Oh shit!
All right. Thought I heard some
Yeah,
stats
man.
in
So
there.
I guess
All right.
12 years.
My
Yeah,
tall
that's
ass.
crazy.
12 years. Holy
Hey,
shit.
question. I was just asking him, did we ever do any cover with Loogies? I thought we did Toxicity.
We did not, man.
No, was that not
That
us?
was all originals.
It was
I'm telling
all
you.
originals. All we ever did was original
Dude, I'm
songs.
telling
Yeah.
you, Loogie was out before that album with Toxicity
It was.
came out.
It was. Dude, that was 02, brother.
I thought it was 2000.
No, it was 02 and 03.
I don't know, man. What
Yeah.
year is Hey Siri?
Oh,
Toxicity's
God.
a great record.
Calling the robots.
That's one of my favorite records.
All right, let's
honestly.
start off. Let's introduce everybody one at a time. We'll start on this, and this is Chain Reaction on the Boomstick Pod Squad. Mr. Jason, what's the deal, bros?
Jason and drummer, man.
Jason and drummer. How long you been drumming?
Right at 14 years now.
Where are you from?
Glenville, Georgia.
All right, Glenville.
Out there.
Yep.
Right on.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, baby.
What are your influences?
Everything from Johnny Cash to System of the Down. I mean,
Hell yeah, man.
it's a wide range of people, man.
I hear you.
Oh, that's what's happening.
Very
I'm loose
cool.
over here.
Say,
Well, right on.
you gonna shout out your boo, your drummer boo?
My drummer, boo.
Who's your favorite drummer?
What's his name?
Rich Redmond.
Yeah.
Rich Redmond, Jason Aldean's drummer.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's a bad man
Valid.
right there.
Yeah.
That's a bad man right there.
Hey,
It's,
man.
it's not a nobody, so yeah.
Right. I didn't recognize it right offhand, but right on,
Yeah,
man.
Rich
Hell
Redmond,
yeah.
yeah, he's awesome.
See Josh's gears turning. He's like,
Yeah. I was on the road.
Did he play for
it.
Sepultura?
Yeah, I know. I figured it was someone on the other end.
Dude, nobody knows my
Making sure
favorite
he wasn't
drummer
a
either,
local
man.
one.
Who's that?
Jimmy Kyle,
I don't even know that.
drummer for Acid-Bath.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Seen
There
those
you
guys
go.
at the Cage in Ridgeland, South
Oh, yeah,
Carolina.
man.
Really?
Me too.
Yeah.
God, I forgot
Man.
about Acid
Yeah.
Bath. Yeah.
That was
Oh, yeah.
a hella show, dude. Yeah.
No shit. That sucks for me. I probably could have, and I didn't.
All right.
God damn.
Very
Yeah.
cool, man.
Shit.
So, singer, guitar player.
Yes, sir. My name is Nick. I'm the lead singer, lead guitar player. So that's.
How long you been playing?
Oh God! I got my first guitar when I was 9. What's the math on that? Help me out. Somebody help me out.
How old are you?
I'm 24.
Damn,
Playing
young
since-
ones, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm the fetus of the group.
Okay. And is this when you first started
Y'all are
playing
digging
shows
in a
with this
cookie
group?
jar.
Oh,
Because you're
no,
probably
I-
the same age as us.
Shoot, I didn't start playing with Chain Reaction till what was it, 2021? 20
yes.
late. It was it was early 2021. It
Yep.
was like March or something like that.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
right after I moved here
Okay.
from the great state.
Pulled
of
him right out of Zoom Rosenhoff, actually.
Vermont.
Yeah.
Wow, what brought you down here?
Music. We'll keep it at that.
Hey,
There's
if
a
you want
lot.
to pass, you can
There's a lot to
pass
it.
at any time.
I don't
Life
mind
changes.
passing.
Yeah, you don't
A
have
lot
to
of
answer.
life changes, a lot of drama, a lot of.
This episode
BS.
brought to you by Flashback. throwing all the promos. We'll come back to that. Can we circle back?
I like to plead the fifth. No.
There you go. There you go.
Who are some of your influences, man?
My biggest probably Keith Urban, John Mayer, Lincoln Brewster.
If
from
you could
back in the
open for
day.
anybody right now that's playing out right
Oh
now.
my God! If I
That's
could
a
open.
good one.
Dream show
I can
right
answer
now.
that.
You might as well say Nickelback, bro. I mean,
I might as well. We were just talking about this the other day. I was like, man, I would freaking love
I don't
to
think
open
so.
for them.
I can tell you, it's probably Noah Guthrie.
Well,
Oh
yeah,
God!
yeah.
In a heart, Noah, hi.
Yeah.
That's optimistic. Yeah, you'll see this. I'll tag you, buddy.
I'm
I'll tag
I'm
you.
totally not fangirling at all.
Right on. Well, might happen, man. Y'all keep blowing up. Y'all's got some momentum. That's for sure.
Hell yeah.
Moving on to the legend over here.
Oh, yeah, man. Mr. Spava.
Don't get his
The
head that big, please.
the band guru, manager, liaison,
From way back.
broker.
From way back.
Way back, man. way back since music was rolling in Savannah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. I think
Yeah.
he's held down every position you can hold in a band.
Yeah.
The first
yeah.
band I ever
Except
drummed
for drums,
for.
but yeah.
Who's this
Okay.
guy
Boogie.
again?
You were the first time band you played drums for was us, and
Yep.
the first band you sang
My
for
first
was
my
with
first
us.
Yep.
guitarist ever, right
yeah,
there.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy to think.
Yeah, man.
Loogie, it's out there.
Loogie, it's
Like
out there.
snot, but not. Yeah, I got a couple CDs. I was gonna have it queued up, but I
Yeah.
fucking worked a lot
We-
today.
we-
So you're welcome.
Yeah.
Let you off the hook this
You know,
time,
it's
man.
crazy though, man, because I meant to bring it with me, but I have a journal that I kept.
Oh
on that
wow.
Oh,
band. And
shit.
it's crazy to think, we only lasted 6 weeks. And
Really? What?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
You're
No
crazy.
Yeah.
No, there's no way.
So yeah,
Weeks?
so
There's no
Yeah,
way.
in a nutshell,
How do
so-
we write a 4-song album or EP?
Well, this is because me and Michael Salisbury, the bass player,
I
Yeah.
could have never told you his last name,
Yeah.
but I remember it was Mike.
him and I met, and he had a buddy of his who had like this 14-year-old kid. He played with the band called The Kids. I don't remember if y'all know when they were around, but anyway, he brought his son in, and me and Mike had wrote a bunch of guitar riffs and shit like that.
Okay.
And we recorded an album with no vocals. And I went to a rehearsal at Fibonacci Sequence one night, and Adam wasn't there, and you were playing drums for him.
That's pretty typical. Adam skipped out on
Adam-
practice.
yeah,
Go
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
figure.
Love you, Adam Grove. Yeah. So anyway, so I gave Bobby a CD.
Where is that? Dave Camp's house?
It was.
Yeah.
It
Wow.
was.
Out there on
yeah,
204.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it sure was. So I gave you a CD, and me and Mike had already
He owns
recorded.
California Tattoo now.
Yeah. So we had already recorded a 6-song CD of nothing but music that we had done.
Okay.
So we gave it to Bobby, and so Bobby, of course, learned the songs, and we called it. Matter of fact, I was so broke at the time, I didn't have a home phone. So I had to walk across the street and use my payphone, and I called Bobby on my payphone, and we planned for us to have a rehearsal. So
Oh,
when I got off
man.
the phone with him, I called Mike, and we locked everything
And that's
down.
when I had that. I rented a house in Paradise Park. with
Exactly,
it was
yeah,
a
you're
sound
right.
And
proof
I
room.
was
Yeah.
just hanging
Yeah.
out because we worked together.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that kind of happened.
the three of us
Well,
got together.
You know why I had that room? Because I used to play guitar with Adam.
Yeah.
Adam was my drummer, and Dave Camp came in. He was so
Stole
much
your
better than me.
band.
So I
With the
fucking
7-string.
bought a drum kit and I soundproofed the room, and that's how that happened.
Yeah.
I started playing drums.
So we're packed in this room, man. It's probably like half this size.
oh yeah, half the size.
And so it's me, Mike, and Bobby, and we're just playing, and I'm doing like vocal stuff to like kind of help keep time together, you know, just bring it in. And all of a sudden, this scrawny kid comes walking in the room, a little short bowl cut. He doesn't say shit to anybody. He just walks in. We're right in the middle of the song playing. He just grabs the microphone and he just starts.
I was
freaking,
late.
Yeah, he just starts freaking screaming, and I'm like staring. I'm looking at Mike, and Mike's looking at me, and I look at Bobby, and Bobby's just grinning behind the drum set. And
Yeah, buddy.
so we get done with the song, and Mike's like, "So hey man, you want to be in a band?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "What's your fucking name?" He's like, "I'm Josh." He's like, "All right, cool." And Loogie was born that day, man. And we
I can't
just-
believe it was only 6 weeks, though.
Yeah, it was only
That's
6 weeks, bro.
crazy.
Yeah, I
From-
feel like it was way longer
I
than
felt,
that.
I
Yeah.
felt like 6 months for sure, bro.
Yeah, it wasn't, man. For the time we got together, 'cause
Yeah,
we got our first
played
show
fucking-
pretty quick.
We played like 6 shows, didn't we?
I'm telling you, it was like a 6-week run, and then
Legends were born.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. The legend of Loogie, dude. That shit
That's-
showed up and dissipated like as
Dude.
fast as it started.
That's so similar to how me and Jay met, cause like I was hosting an open mic in Hinesville, and like nobody showed up at all. So I was just like, me and a buddy of mine, we're like, oh screw it, let's just go next door to some Rosenhof and grab a beer. So I'm like, all right, cool. We walk in, so me and my buddy, we're talking about like guitar and stuff, and he's at the other end of the bar, and like I can see him nudge you. Were you there with Wyatt? You were there,
Jimmy Wayne.
Wyatt and Jimmy. You were there with Wyatt and Jimmy
Jimmy
Wayne,
Renfro.
and freaking, I could see him nudging Wyatt, pointing at me, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, is this dude gonna fight me? Like, what is happening right now? Like, I really don't want to get in a fight right now. And so then I hear him yell from the other side of the bar, like, "Hey, you play guitar?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "You want to be in a band?" I'm like, "Sure." So,
Do we just become best friends?
That was German beer, brother. I'll tell you that now.
so I get up and I go talk to him, and he's like, "Here, be at this address at this time tomorrow." And I was, and then he shows up and he's like, "You're our guy." And here we are. That was.
Well, I
3
walked up
years
and him and
ago.
Jimmy Wayne were playing acoustic guitars together, and
playing
Jimmy goes,
Stevie
"This is your
Ray
guitar
Vaughan.
player." I said, "Okay, cool."
we
But
were
you
playing
guys were
Stevie
already playing together.
We did, man. So what was crazy is I've been out in the music scene for over 10 years.
Yeah.
The last band I played in was with Third Class Citizens, and that was Jason and I and a few other guys.
Badass name.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah, I remember that
God.
shit. That was
Blaine
cool.
Blunting music.
Yeah, Blaine
Blunting.
Blunting from Nashville.
Put that out there.
But Blaine's doing pretty good for herself.
You remember him, Josh? I think
Oh no.
Jukebox. He was our lead
Okay,
singer.
yeah.
So after 10 years of not being in the scene and life changes and stuff like that, man, I'd connected with some other guys just playing music, and we did an open mic night at Flashback.
too.
Yeah.
And
Pretty cool story too, right?
yeah, so Manny come up to me after the open mic night.
You gotta meet these guys.
Yeah. He's
I'm doing this for you. I know
Yeah.
this is- you know,
you know him.
you don't
You
gotta
know
thank
him.
me. You don't gotta thank me.
Yeah,
that guy.
He's like, hey man, he's like, are you playing in a band? I'm like, well, not.
I
not
would
really.
sing. I used to sing for Ricky Martin, but you know, this isn't about me no more. This is for you guys.
Exactly. So he's like, I got a buddy of mine named Jason. They're trying to find a bass player. Well, of course, how many guys you know named Jason, you know?
Right.
So I was like, cool. I was like, have him reach out to me. So it was like 3 or 4 days later, this Jason reaches out to me, and I'm like, holy shit, it's Jason Stewart. We were last band I ever played in.
9 years ago.
Yeah, and he's like, hey man, he's like, I heard you were back on the scene, and I was like, yeah. He's like, well, me and Nick's playing a acoustic show at Flashback on Thursday night. Come up. And I was like, all right. So I rode up there, and me and Jason reconnected. He introduced me to Nick, and they were like, hey man, you want to play bass? And I was like, yeah, let's roll. And 9 months later, here we are, man.
y'all
Our baby is born.
Y'all
I was just about to say we have birthed the baby.
Y'all started at a good time, man, because
agree.
the same bands are starting to just play the same sets, the same week after week after week, and it was time for a new band to step up, and y'all's kind of like the new Liquid Ginger, man. No,
receive it.
no
I receive
offense,
it.
man, but
Hey, but you
Hey,
know,
I
Liquid
received
Ginger's
that too,
owned
yeah.
this town and a few other
Oh,
counties
yeah,
for
for
a
a
long
long
time,
time.
man.
It
I mean,
was
Yeah,
it was
I mean-
a crazy time too, because like we had cycled through probably like at least 15, 16
Oh
other
yeah,
band
dude, yeah.
members.
Well, because we had Wyatt too, so it's like
Yeah, we had Wyatt, and then we had like 6 other guys that like came and went like every other show. Like it was to the point where I would show up to a gig, and the only person I remember from the last gig that was the same was Jason. I'd show up, and
I was watching.
I would
that.
call him, and I'd
Robbie,
be like,
Robbie was in the band for a minute, then
Yeah.
he wouldn't be. Then
And
he
I would call Jason on my way to the show. I'm like, all right, so who the hell's my rhythm player? Who's my bass player? Like, is anybody singing? Like, what's happening? And he's like, hell, I don't know.
we actually got Jimmy Wayne to do a lead guitar for us, and then
Yeah,
his son
my
played
God,
bass.
I forgot about that.
So we had Jimmy Wayne and his son, which is Mason Jar. We had them, and then we had some guy, I don't even remember his name, that played with us one weekend, and it's like, man, it's just couldn't find it. It's like, you get somebody it's just the way it was, and then it was just a happenstance that it was that guy that that Manny had actually talked to. So, I mean, we have to kind of a little bit give Manny
Thanks,
some credit
Manny.
on that.
Nah, that's all right.
Thanks,
You
man.
can. I'm just gonna edit it out. Manny said he watches the pod, man.
Yeah, good deal.
He said he watches the pod, so we're
That
gonna,
actually looks like
we're
him over
gonna
there.
find out.
We got a picture of Manny on the wall over there.
Oh man, that's coming down.
But yeah, it was pretty cool how we did it.
But so you kept playing drums. You took a hiatus for a couple
Yeah.
years.
I did.
But you kept playing the whole time.
So it was a little while back. I took a step away from 3CC. Me and Blaine actually put that together, and had some family situations, family sickness, and then when I left, it kind of just slowly went downhill. And Blaine decided to move to Nashville, and I told him, I said, I'm gonna keep the band going, but decided to change the name for certain, for good reasons. I mean, it just wasn't 3CC no more. So we went. Matter of fact, before Nick, we went through 3 or 4 names.
Yeah.
From Mama Tried to the last 3 to
Okay, I remember the first one.
to whiskey. What was it?
Don't look at me. I wasn't there.
Whiskey Roses or something like
Okay,
that.
Whiskey
We
Rose.
had a female that was going to
Okay.
sing with us.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
man. I've
then-
been watching the journey.
Yeah, and then we kind of.
I still think we should have settled on Pop Pop and the Troublemakers. That was
that's
my
what White wanted to call it.
That was my
Because of
favorite.
me, I was the oldest one, and Pop and the Troublemakers. But
That's just my vote.
but no, me and White
Cassie?
picked we picked Chain Reaction because it felt right when it hit. It's like, oh, this is a chain reaction of what we've went through so many years.
Yeah.
Because White used to open up for for 3CC.
Right.
And Wyatt and Blaine are actually cousins, so we decided to do Chain Reaction, and then Had Robbie at the time, and then lost Robbie, and that's when we met Nick. And it's like, hey,
The leftovers.
we were the leftovers. We were the leftovers.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes,
That's fucking crazy.
We were called the leftovers when we played because we had one little circle route, the VFW and Boots in Hinesville. Remember Boots?
Okay, yeah.
There's the old Western Sizzling.
Yeah.
So we played them 2 places all the time. It's like, yeah, we got this. You know. And,
Big circuit, the big circuit.
Big circuit. And it just wore us out. You know.
Yeah, you
But
fucking really blew
we
the scene up.
We did get called the leftovers for a little while. I'm like, let's not do this. You know. So,
Everybody keep their lunch boxes on them.
yeah. And then when the name Chain Reaction hit, it's like, yep, well, that's what we need. It just made more
It
sense.
felt right.
So
It
it's
felt
Cool,
right.
man.
and
Hell
then we
yeah.
got Nick. So
Right on.
Nick come in right after we had decided to name the band that. So it's like,
Literally, it was like the week that y'all
Yep.
actually like decided that's
Yep.
what the name was, and like we started making the logo and all that.
You guys are off the tip. Oh, and dude, the fucking acoustic Unchained reaction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like an acoustic set.
Whose
That's
idea
a
was
fucking.
that?
That's a great little
I
fucking
think we
like.
went around. I was like, we need to be Unchained, and everyone's like,
Was it?
Well,
Yeah.
to give credit,
Yeah.
we honestly were doing Chain Reaction Unchained. It was
Unplugged.
actually it
Yes.
was actually Flashback that put
That-
it on their sign
as
as
Unchained-
Unchained
Oh,
Reaction.
they didn't have enough letters.
And we, but yeah,
It's Flo.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
But
my
then- but then
roommate.
we
He's
were the-
fucking kitchen
We-
manager.
but we saw that and we're like, oh, that's badass.
Yeah, we were like, I really like the Unchained Reaction. Like that is.
yeah, and you can just put like a
that's-
little Velcro piece above it.
or a big old U and an N.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's cool.
we'll
man.
own that. That's good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, so y'all's playing there like 7 times a month. Feels like.
Well,
Feels
yeah.
like it.
Yeah, we.
Well, I mean, it really we're kind of spread out with flashbacks, which is
every
not
time,
bad. but-
every time Jason leaves his truck for 4 days. So I don't know if you got a fucking parking pass up there. or-
I do. And you just know we had a hell of a good time that night.
Yeah.
Flo just asked if you were going to bring your truck and trailer and park it in here. Because I go drop him off every morning. We're like, yep, there's Jason's shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, man.
and we play on a
good.
Sunday. Our gear's still there till like Wednesday.
Yeah.
So you know,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well-
whenever we can come back and get it.
Matter of
whatever.
fact,
Yeah, y'all
Jim,
trust motherfuckers way too much.
well, Jimmy put on Facebook that hey, I got
I said it's for sale.
a quick for sale. I was like,
I was
oh,
like, what the fuck, man?
he does that shit too all the time, playing around.
I didn't know Jimmy did it, but Flo told me that
No,
y'all
it was
had a
Jimmy,
note
yeah,
on it.
Jimmy
Yeah,
took a
for
picture.
sale.
Oh, that's
And
funny.
he sent it directly to me. Then he put it on Facebook, and I'm like,
I didn't see that. Oh, that's
Oh,
funny.
man.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's awesome.
So y'all got a lot of shows lined up?
we do, man. We really do.
It's,
Yeah, we
it's wide open, man.
That's cool, man.
Yeah,
Hell
we actually got now. We're running about 10 to 12 shows a month. Like next Friday, we head down to Leesburg, which is outside of Albany, Georgia. And then Saturday, we're doing the benefit
Okay.
for DJ Seferino down
Okay.
there. So we'll be with Last Call, Mason Jar, and Down Boys.
Yep.
Helping
That's
raise
gonna
some
be
money.
Give me
Oh,
some more.
Doug.
Give me some more
Yeah,
details
Doug.
about that, and I'm gonna chop and lead the show with that and
Man,
put it back in.
we were kind of on the tail end of that. You know,
Well,
more
yeah, because we are traveling back from Leesburg, we'll probably go right before Mason Jar. We kind of, like
Right.
flip the quarter, and I'm like, hey, y'all go ahead and end the night because we're probably gonna be give out anyway from the traveling. night.
Gotcha.
We're just gonna get in there, drink, and play some music, and then watch the rest of the show.
And
And
that's
be
this
happy.
Saturday.
It
Yep,
is.
this is Saturday. But yeah, it's for him, and they're doing donations online. They're doing on Facebook and everything, and it starts at 12, I believe, Saturday at the
Gotcha.
VFW in Jessup.
Yeah, I remember.
They got
I
a big
remember.
place.
I remember Seth from. He was a DJ at the jukebox.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Back. Maybe. Before I was doing it.
It's
Yeah.
bad,
Yeah,
but I went
man,
to school with Seth, so yeah, I know. I've
Renal
known Seth for a
cancer,
long
dude.
time.
That's terrible.
It is, man. It is. And I think him and Doug's been kind of attached at the hip
For
most
20,
of
30 years, something like
'cause
that?
Even when Doug and I was playing in Fractured back in late 90s, early 2000s, them cats were hanging out with each other, man. So, yeah.
And Big Mike Dollins is the one putting it all together. He's the one that actually started putting it all together. So, and Mike Dollin? Yep.
All right. Hell yeah.
Good dude.
Well, I'll chop that up. Make sure y'all get out to that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Then
Help
we have
support.
a 50-50 raffle,
Yep,
and, man, they got all kind of stuff they're
man.
doing.
You remember
for it.
DJ, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
No, he
I
passed.
did. I seen
Yeah,
that,
that
man.
sucks.
That's crazy, dude. Yeah.
He
yeah.
like passing his sleep.
That's insane.
That's the one. That's like the second guitarist I lost.
Yeah, man.
And Slim,
yeah.
Slim.
Yeah.
That was
that was a tough one, man.
man. Jake from Sling Blade. Me and him were pallbearers at that funeral, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
What'd you call it?
State Farm.
Safe.
I was thinking,
Can't
but I
make a
didn't want
joke
to
while we're
say
talking
it.
about his fucking
He was
funeral.
like Jake from.
He's like, sorry for sliding. I'm joking on your
Yeah.
funeral
I
story,
didn't want
bro.
to say
You
it.
know, it's crazy because Jeff and I had been talking all that week
Yeah.
after the wedding and everything, because we was all gonna get together that
Yeah, we were
Saturday.
jamming in this back bedroom,
Yeah,
man.
we were supposed to get together that Saturday, and Jason called me that Saturday morning and told me that, Jeff had passed.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was crazy, man. But for him to get to go to his daughter's wedding and that video,
That was one of the most dude, I have chill bumps right now
Oh, I
thinking
know.
about
I
that
know.
speech he gave is one of the most fucking stand up dad thing. I'll show you later, dude. It's fucking I'm really getting like that dude.
It was
He
already
went out with a bang, man.
Oh yeah, it was already amazing. But to carry the levity that it did, to know that 7 days later that he was gone. You know what I mean? Like, and the people that shot the video.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
she was
movie
on her,
X,
she
bro.
was
I
on her
mean, it's-
honeymoon.
Yeah,
She had to come back early from her honeymoon.
yeah,
Oh,
she
wow.
did. Yeah,
Yeah, that's ugh.
And who is this?
Jeff Bailey. Yeah, Jeff was God. How many
Yeah.
bands?
He's
played
our
with
future of the
Jeff?
will
Jeez,
and
God, Skull Tray,
Skull
Collision.
Trade, Port City.
Oh, dude, I can't even name all of them.
God.
He was a guitar player?
He
Yeah.
was, yeah. Yeah, me and his little brother Jason, we were the same age. We grew up on the same street together. Like, my house was across the street from their house.
Jake's uncle.
Yeah, it was Jake's uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jake was just a little kid in the room, just while we were jamming. He was just like the starry-eyed kid, just watching us.
Yeah, it's funny, man, because I was jamming with Jeff and them. I was playing bass, and it was Jeff and Bo.
Speaking of which, we need a bass player, dog. I don't know what your schedule's looking like. But you go ahead.
He's busy.
Yeah, we did just lose a bass player. By the way.
David Perry was our
Wow,
drummer.
he came up on the last episode
Yeah,
too. Tramp
yeah,
Stamp David.
Yeah. So Jeff called me and he's like, "Hey man," he's like, "Dave's not gonna make it to rehearsal." He's like, "But I got my nephew here. He's gonna play." And I was like, "All right." So anyway, so I drive. So I drive to the rehearsal space and there's like this 14-year-old kid there, and I'm looking at Jeff. And he's like, "Yeah, this is my nephew Jake." And I'm like, "Hey, he's gonna play drums?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "All right." So he gets behind the drums. I'm just like, "All right, David's fired, bro." I'm like, "We got, this is,
kid.
yeah." I was like, "I mean, this is it. We got a niche right here." You know what I mean? Like this
That
is,
kid's always had passion, man.
dude. I mean, unbelievable, man. Unbelievable.
He was just talking about a while ago. He like beats the
He
shit
beats the shit
out
out
of
of
his
his
drum.
He does.
It's like, fuck,
Yes,
dude.
he
Like,
does.
It's like he's
I
trying to
feel
hit
like
the bottom
I'm an
tom
aggressive
when he's
drummer,
coming
but
through.
he's trying to break his shit.
I remember the first time I met Jake, he came to an open mic night that we were hosting at Flashback. He got up on the drums, and I was just looking at Jason the whole time like, oh God, this is gonna be an awkward conversation.
Whose drums? It was your drums?
Looks like
I
he
was-
just, looks like he just had his way with your girl or something.
Dude, I always say that.
I had to change my heads.
Yeah, man.
And they were relatively new.
I was worried about the cymbals
I
not
did it.
busting all over the place.
I did that to somebody
Yeah,
at
that
an
kid
open
right
jam.
there.
I just went off and just like had a solo and did the stick drop, flare in the air, and I looked back and the drummer from the band just like,
Oh God.
my bad, dog. I had to.
Well, that's like that
Get
one
out.
kid. Who was that one kid that come in there?
Oh, that was Lance Adair's boy, Noah.
Oh, Noah.
Oh, no, he hits really hard, too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hella drummer though. man.
He's playing.
solid.
He's drumming with our guitars. His other band.
There was some
Red Eye.
guy.
The cymbals,
at-
man. He
yeah.
killed the cymbals.
There
man.
was
I'm like,
some guy who
He
was
hasn't-
at
he
the
doesn't
open
understand-
mic.
he-
and-
Dude, you never set your drums up for open mic. What do you?
Yeah,
well,
not your, not
that's
your,
how,
good, not your
that's
good
how
ones.
flashbacks is.
Not
Yeah,
your good
your
ones.
good ones. Now you got.
I wouldn't set mine up.
Hey, what's y'all doing with the electric one next time?
No, sir.
Not the rolling.
Shit, that one's twice as much as acoustic.
Yeah, I know. You're
Not
right.
the rolling.
So,
Yeah, I've made
Yeah,
that.
that
mistake.
one's way more expensive than the other kit, man.
Which one's that? Is it the?
It's a Roland. It's really a mutt because I've
I
added
was
so
gonna
much
say,
on
it
it,
doesn't
man.
really look just like a straight up, like a 20 or something. Anyway, sorry.
It's fucking
I got
legit.
nerdy.
It's a
My bad.
TD 25 with a bunch of extra shit. I started off with a TD 11,
25.2.
man, and I just started building from there. And now it's good enough to fucking play with.
Hey, that's all it takes.
Sounds studio to me, man. It sounds like a
Yeah,
fucking a metal kit.
I was
It
gonna say
doesn't
that
piss the neighbors off.
the 10 was the first kid I ever played.
Everything's like $500.
but I was gonna say, yeah,
Everything.
It's like a
It's
Harley.
like
Fucking-
$500.
Yeah, right.
yeah. I don't miss it. I don't miss it.
But you can do everything you want to with that set of drums.
Oh yeah.
There's
Oh,
nothing,
yeah.
There's nothing you can't do with that set.
Oh,
of drums.
100%. It still is.
I got some pads at home. If you needed some more pads, just let me know. I got extra pads you can plug up to it and have more shit.
Just some
I'm
samples.
maxed out.
Look like damn Neil Peart up in this.
He's maxed out.
I'm
on
maxed out, yeah. That's all I could do with that.
You can put
brain.
a second brain. You can put a second brain on it, couldn't you? Just for
I
like
still
some.
got a second brain, but I'm not doing all
some
that.
bass
That's-
drops?
I want to keep it almost like my drum kit, so
Yeah.
it doesn't get different.
Yep.
you know?
Sure.
Yep. That's what I've always. Yeah.
So it didn't become so you're not a DJ back there.
Yeah.
I
right.
mean, you play a show, you're not going to play a show with that. You're going to play a show with your drum kit.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
I don't know. I see a lot of people doing
I was gonna
shows.
say Tim Gaylor used to play with Jimmy Wayne and
Yeah.
and God, what's his name? David Turner, and he had a big electric set, man, and it sounded great. It was just them three, a
Oh,
three-piece.
it sounds really
And
good.
dude, Tim Gaylor would just, they'd rock it. Them
But
three.
to me, it's
Oh,
just
man.
not the same, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Cool, man. Well, you got a sexy drum set, Bob.
Yeah.
Man, let me tell you,
I'd touch it.
my Gretsch is set up in my kids' room
Oh,
right
is it?
now. Yeah. The Moss City kit. That's how we started Moss City, was just going to the open jams.
Mm-hmm.
Scott, we had just set the open jams up at Flashback for Jimmy and
Yeah.
started fucking. They had so much patience with me, man, because I'm just a metal drummer. And like the first song we learned was fucking the Muse, fucking Birds in the Sky. What's that? Feel Good or whatever it's called.
Feeling Good,
Good.
yeah,
That was
yeah.
one of the first ones.
Oh yeah, and I'm feeling good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that and
Yeah.
I don't remember, but I remember taking them first songs and just listening to them so much. And then they came over and we played in my living room. And we played them and I did pretty good. And then they play like fucking 2 hours of fucking regular shit. And I crushed it. I was like, man, I'm not practicing no more. I know all these fucking songs, man. I've heard them. All I got to do is watch for the changes
Right.
and shit. And they were real patient on the ones and the
Yep.
cues and everything.
Yeah.
It's like, oh man, I can drink with this extra hand. That was good times,
All you
man.
gotta do is look at Scott. He'll
Yeah,
tell you, he'll tell
yeah,
you when
Scott will
the-
tell you.
Man,
coming.
we were playing 4-hour sets in Jacksonville, and fucking come back and we'd have a guitar, lose our guitarist, and we'd have another guitarist that's not familiar with those songs, but he knows what key. Okay, and we'd be playing the same weekend. Metal band, we've been fucking together 6-7 months, and we lose a guy, and you got to start from fucking
completely over, man.
scratch,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
That's so different. And you get paid, bro. 100 a head? What's this all about? Oh, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, good times, man. Yeah.
It's like, wait a minute, y'all get paid?
Yeah, I'll take
Like,
one.
Yeah, man, I'll take one.
Just to throw out there too, every first Sunday of the
We
month,
got Miller Lite if anybody don't want a Heineken.
I'll take the Miller.
All right. I'll get you one.
Oh, hey, I'll take the Heineken. Come on.
All right. I'd have to get up first in the other
Yeah,
place.
don't do
but-
that. What I was gonna say
That's
is
down
every
the line.
first Sunday of the month we host the open mic, so we're still hosting that, which is something we love to do, man.
Is your
You
barkeep
meet
on?
so many people. So
Key.
Yeah, what was it? Not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before, man. That benefit we put together for Tim Stanford, that was an amazing showing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was probably one of the best things that we got.
Yeah,
part
that
of.
was cool.
Yeah.
I wish I could spend more time, man, but I had my kid all day, and
Yeah.
that place was a
It
madhouse.
was
Dude, it was
packed,
packed.
That
I've
shit
never
was-
seen that place
Yeah.
that packed.
well, I've never
before.
seen that many musicians at open mic.
Dude,
We had
me either. That was
and
wild.
the people the names of the musicians that were
Yeah.
there was
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
I mean,
That's
I mean,
cool.
8 bands, like 8 whole bands
Yeah.
showed up. It was
And-
like a
and-
struggle trying to get people who was there just to
Yeah.
kind of do the open mic standard thing.
I actually think we missed one or two people, but I mean,
did.
we
Yeah,
we
I-
missed quite a few.
we'd have
because
probably
just
we'd have
ran out
probably
of
had to go
time.
till 10 o'clock if we
At
needed to.
least. Yeah.
But I mean, hell, man, we scored 4K for Tim Stanford. in this
Really?
thing.
I wasn't
Yeah.
asking
that's
much, but
cool.
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, it was just
That
over
was-
4,000.
I was over 4,000.
Very
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
awesome, man.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Right on. That's awesome. He was
Yeah.
one of the fill-ins for me when I took off. Groves drum from Moss City Grooves.
Yeah,
Tim.
Adam. I was gonna say Adam
Yeah.
drum for him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're still jamming.
They
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
Who, Moss City?
Moss City
Yep.
Groove. I named that band. I named Kevin's Big Extra Face.
That's who Adam's playing with now.
Yeah,
Sorrell.
Kevin. Yeah. Kevin Sorrell.
Who, Adam?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What,
Are we still
look at
playing?
all this shit's linked
I
fuck
just
back
fucking
up.
around
It
with
is,
Kevin
man.
Sorrell.
That
Yeah,
was
they're
me.
recording.
Savannah Small, bro. It's
Well, I was gonna say last time I talked to Adam, he's like, "Yeah, I'm going away from All City Groove. I'm giving it up a little bit."
Yeah,
And I said, "You'll be back soon."
he started some bullshit with Kevin Sorrell's, but I told him I would play bass for him if he would play bass for us.
Hey, there you go.
But dude, he's hard to get to do anything, man. You know how Adam is.
yeah.
Yeah.
He played bass first at one show. He learned all our songs in like fucking one band practice. It's like, damn it, dude, that was rude.
All these show-offs, you know, all these show-offs. It's like,
Felt like he was
I
right.
can't tell if you're a protege or if we fucking suck, dude. Like, what the fuck? Damn, I was too quick, man.
Yeah, 3 chords of the truth, brother. He was just catching up. Like, hey, that's what I got. Like,
That's just how catchy they are, okay?
yeah,
I'm gonna tell you,
yeah.
All right.
the sound guy we used to use, he would he'll tell me about a 4-piece that he would go and do sound for, and they would bring all of them had iPads, and the lead singer would look at the crowd and goes, "Oh, yep, it's gonna be a request night," and all they didn't have a set list, they just did request, and they
Wow.
pull it up on an iPad, look at the chords, bam, and play it
Wow.
for 4 hours, and that was amazing.
Nope.
Josh Busby used to have a band that did that.
Yep.
But we requested a song they couldn't play one night.
Just to be a dick. I knew you would.
Dude, it was a Queen song. Like, come on, man.
Which one though?
Well, here's my thing. You don't got to know every song, but you know one.
I can't remember,
you
man.
know one song by every artist. That's a little bit more doable.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'll give you my version
It's-
of their
yeah, it's
remix.
like
Craig was
this-
sitting there with me.
You should make it Joan anyway, I think.
Right.
That
It's like
sounds
this
better.
guy I seen on TikTok. He does acoustic shows, and he'll do a segment where like you shout out an artist, and if he knows any songs by them, he'll play it. But if he doesn't, he'll just say skip. But he always goes like, I know a little or a lot of a little bit. Like
Okay.
he knows like a little bit of like different
Each one of them,
songs
yeah.
from like
Okay.
each artist. I was like, that's kind of cool. And he'd like mesh them together. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, just loop that
You got to
shit.
be safe with that though, because it depends on where you're at. You know, if
Yeah,
you get a bunch
true.
of old people, then we ain't gonna know a lot of things.
Well, depends on how good your agent is. It
That's
don't matter
true.
if you got
Yeah,
paid. If you got paid already,
Exactly.
let's have some fun with this
Exactly.
shit.
And we are looking for one. So,
Please.
What?
an agent.
Yeah, yeah.
God.
But like what Jason said, man, that's one of the things that makes this band special, man, is that we do put the work in. We do learn the songs and stuff like that. And we really work on, the tightness of the shows that we put on and everything. But at the same time, we don't put like too much overthinking and being like that note per note kind of band.
Because
You
like
know
if
what I mean?
someone
It's-
wanted to hear the record, they could stay home and spin it for free.
How many
That's my
originals do
thing.
y'all got? I know you got the proof.
Seven.
I got 7 right
Really?
now.
7.
Yeah.
Well,
How many recorded?
All of them.
7.
really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Where y'all record at?
We recorded with Darius Kent with Twang Thing Productions out of Jessup.
Which one y'all want me to play right now? Well, when I punch it back in.
Throw some proof up there.
Proof,
man.
alright.
Yeah, it was
I like that
that,
song.
that song was co-written with Jason and Wyatt Ritchie. Matter of
All
fact,
right.
man. Yeah.
I'll probably sample it in a little bit at the beginning,
Okay.
middle, end, but we'll put
Yeah.
a full version of it in at some point. Probably about
Here's proof.
forgot where the camera was. All right. Yeah.
Who the hell moved that thing? Like,
She poured in like a smooth glass of whiskey. She had me from my first sip. Look in her eyes told me she wouldn't miss me. And I ain't been right ever since. She's all I've been drinking. Got proof lying all over this place. All my friends call me crazy. In this bottle, all I see is her face. Now I'm dancing with this proof, knowing she's gone too soon. Hit the last drop in this bottle. What am I gonna do? She's my proof, she's my proof, she's my proof. She's my proof, she's my proof, she's my proof. searching all over this town, hoping she just might come back around. Now I'm left here wanting nothing at all, thinking this just might be my last call. Now I'm dancing with this fool, knowing she's gone too soon. Hit the last drop in this bottle. What am I gonna do? Yeah. She's the last thing that I see. She's the reason I am mean. She's right where I wanna be. She's my proof. 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 Yeah. She's my proof. Lord, she's my proof. Oh, she's my proof. Yeah, she's my proof.
Hey, back to what Ernest was saying though. Saturday night, we had a guy. I went to go get another beer at the bar.
That was Friday night in Charleston.
Friday night, my bad.
Yep,
Friday night,
yep.
Charleston. Hell, they're starting. To run, they're starting to run together, man. And I had played it before, and I think he had played it when we were 3cc 10 years ago. But a guy at the bar, he's like, "Hey man, give me some In the Air tonight." And I'm like, "I played it. I can play it all day long."
He just really wanted the one part. You know that.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
But I said something to Nick, and him and Ernest was sitting there just doing the things, and I was like, "Let's start off with it, man." And I said, "We always get out of shit if you start off with saying, 'Hey, this was requested.'"
We've
We're gonna
never played
try
it
to
before.
play it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Giving
You're
out
always out
all
of
our
shit.
secrets.
yeah.
Yeah.
Edit that out. Slice
Edit
it.
that
Yeah.
Slice
Yeah.
them.
I was
We
just,
did,
I was really just talking to you two, but edit that shit out.
We did that with Crazy Train one night, and our guitarist did
Dude,
not
we did
want to
too.
fucking play it.
We did
and the
too.
singer just kept saying, "No, just play it." He's like, "Dude, I don't want to fucking play it. I don't know." She goes, "You'll be fine." And I just started.
Yeah, yeah.
And fucking pulled it off,
Pulled
man.
it off.
And we're like on riverfront in front of a huge crowd outdoor.
Oh, God.
Dude, on the river, the fucking drone comes across the water just like floating next to me. I'm like, this is fucking awesome.
Dude, we were at Jukebox at 3cc still, and somebody threw $50 in the tip jar to play Fat Bottom Girls. None of us, boy, we pulled it off. There was a video at one time. We pulled it off, dude. Wyatt sang it, and I was like,
We're about to
That
give you
was
the
awesome.
remix.
yeah.
But
anyway,
it's our version, you know.
We did In the Air tonight, man, and we're like, we all looked at each other and said, "Yep, it's going on the set list."
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I
It
mean,
was so much fun because
It
I mean
was.
there was like 4 different versions.
But we did it
kinda
our way.
missed, yeah.
Right, right.
That's cool, man.
And that's what I was getting at too, man. With these guys, it's like there's never that feeling you have to hit every note ever. You know what I mean? It's not that.
Lord knows I don't.
Yeah.
dude, I didn't start playing drums till I was 32 years old.
You gotta
That's
have
the
that.
truth.
You gotta have that
Really?
that
Yes.
feel, man. To know we're gonna have to do this 3 more times. We've got you on the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
loop the fuck out of
Well,
this part.
Yeah.
Well, you know, that sound guy said, "Hey, when you start hating songs, you're doing it no
Right.
better than you can ever do it. It's perfect.
Exactly.
When you start like Wagon Wheel,
yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
No.
And what was the other one?
We'll play that for you. Never.
Wagon Wheel, Wagon Wheel, and what was the other one?
The other one was Freebird, but we started playing it.
We rocked that one pretty good. though.
Yeah.
But Wagon Wheel, I don't want to ever play it in my whole entire life again, ever.
I'd be okay
I don't even
with
like
Freebird.
listening to it. It comes on any channel on the radio. I turn it.
Man, he kills it though. Who
He
fucks
does.
that song
He does,
up,
man.
bro?
I'm not gonna lie.
He does.
Damn.
Low
It's
key
fun.
favorite.
Hey, honestly, it's like Nickelback. You don't want to like it, and then you're like, this shit's on,
Yeah.
and then you're fucking singing it. You're like, God damn it.
This photograph. Look
It's like I didn't even know I knew this song.
Like, dude, we're
Oh,
just
that's
hating
what
on
this
this shit. You're singing it.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it.
Hell, we went to a concert. Me, Nick, and the wife. We went to see Nickelback and Brantley Gilbert and Josh
Ross.
So of course, the Brantley Gilbert, we knew all the songs, and then I find myself with Nickelback playing. I'm like, look at it, and I'm like, why am I singing?
I know all these
He tapped me
songs.
so many times. He's like, "Oh shit, this is Nickelback."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah, dude.
I'm sitting here
Like,
singing
I
with
grew
it.
up with
He's
this."
fucking screaming out requests.
Oh my god, play something in your mouth.
Threw his underwear on the stage. He's like,
Hey, they sound just like those guys, man. Who are these? Who
was this
That's
again?
fucking them. Dude.
It was a hell of a concert, man.
It was fun. It was fun.
They actually did Copperhead Road and brought
Dude, that was so cool. They brought Brantley and Josh
and
out.
the Josh dude come running out and
He
slid
come out
halfway
and
across the
slid
stage. I don't know how he
halfway
did
across the
it
stage
on his
in
legs.
cowboy boots.
Like a
I don't
power
know.
slide.
Yes, like
badass.
and I mean, it was
badass.
probably like 15 feet that he slid in cowboy boots.
And
on
if
an
y'all
acrylic
hadn't
stage.
heard him, man, he's
Damn.
a good artist.
They
Yeah.
waxed up the stage for him.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's why they were all avoiding that spot. No,
Yeah. Somebody spilled something here. Yeah.
Hell
It's like
yeah.
But yeah,
Curling.
we love doing what we're doing, man. We try
Well,
to
y'all
just-
got great stage presence, man. I mean, y'all work the shit out the crowd, and that's half the fucking battle, if not more. If not more, that's half the fucking
what I always used to tell you.
keep
I
people
know.
people
No, just
engaged,
say it. I mean,
man. It's fucking.
It is, man. I've told these guys a
You
lot of
make
times.
make that thing your bitch, bro, and
Yeah,
like it's
I try.
transparent, dude.
It
it's
is
transparent.
Well, it's just the three of us have a great camaraderie. We're more than just a band, you know. So we have a great relationship on a friend side. I mean, we're a family, and we all get along with each other, and we bring that to the stage. And I've been told, you know, we personify that to everybody else. You know,
Yeah.
and we're having a great time at what we're doing. And nobody wants to come see their neighbor on stage. You know what I mean? Like, if we're gonna get on stage, you need to be freaking rock stars.
right.
If you wanna
I
go
always
over
call
there.
it flipping
sure,
the
man.
flipping the
Yeah,
switch, man.
It's all
Yeah.
about the show.
It is, man.
Having,
it is.
and
I mean,
having that,
You're
having that,
you're a character.
exactly.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Having
you got
that
to get in
out
that.
of the band camaraderie, it makes the show that much easier because
Yeah.
you don't have to worry about like getting into a vibe with each other. Like it's just like, oh, it's just another Friday. What's
Yeah,
up,
I
dude?
see y'all backstage trying on fucking new hats. He's
Yeah.
got his shirt off.
Yeah,
Y'all
yeah.
just bullshit, and you're like, yeah, let's
man.
do that, and then it
Yeah.
works its way into your act.
It
It
does,
just
man.
makes the night easier.
Yeah, we legitimately care about each other, and and the band is almost secondary to that. But then once we
Yeah.
take the stage, man, there's nothing on the stage that exists beyond the band, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? There's no kind of animosity. There's no kind of making it through the motions. We're just trying
Right.
to play the show tonight
Right.
to get through it. Like, we legitimately count down every week to climb on that stage with each other.
Yeah,
and
man.
do what we do.
And
we,
stay up there until they make you quit.
Yeah, that's it, man.
There you
And,
go.
and
I
we-
ain't
and-
counting how many songs
Yeah.
we got left. I'm seeing how
Yeah.
long we can drag this
I
out.
won't lie to you, dude. Hey, Sunday
keep
at
on.
that open mic we were talking about with them, I was ready to keep going, and I knew they had to go to work. And I'm like, I'm ready to keep going, but we can go all night.
drags
I didn't
out,
talk to them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it set up just in case.
Yeah. But I mean,
Monday morning, he's still in there.
come on.
yeah.
Yeah.
But and not taking away, man. Savannah is one of the most untapped music industries in this country. You know what I mean? Like, we have some of the best musicians
Oh,
in
yeah.
the area. There's not enough places to play, and there's not
Yeah.
enough eyes that's
Yeah.
being put on it. We could
Absolutely.
easily be the next Nashville, Memphis.
Well,
New York.
buddy, that's where this starts, bro. I'm really trying to start a fucking movement and try to get another venue, not just an in-market arena that's never going to let any of us open
Yeah,
for any
right,
of those
yeah.
fucking acts.
Like,
But if we have like an in-between something jumping off
Yeah.
point,
Victory North, we're talking to you.
there
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
go.
it's like-
There you go.
Please, definitely. Yep.
I just want to play that room. I want a
Yeah.
gorgeous room,
No,
dude.
Yeah, and but like we have, anytime we've got time off, we always try to take the time to go out and see other
Other bands,
bands.
yep.
and
What's
support them and
the
stuff like
other
that.
one down with the Gretz Museum on Riverfront?
District Live.
District Live.
District
District
Live.
Live, yeah.
That's a fucking nice.
That's where we
That's
saw the
a bit-
Melvins at, right?
Yeah.
That's a
Beautiful
badass venue,
venue.
man.
Yeah, that's a
It is.
loud little
And now they've
fucking-
got it set up where they do in-house recording and everything else.
And it's
So-
only
Really?
$10 a beer.
Yeah, there you go, only 10.
Only.
That was the
You
worst
wanna-
part about that
you
whole
wanna-
thing.
you wanna-
I
that
drank
was-
3 and I felt
I was
ashamed of
gonna say,
myself.
that is one of the
Camelback.
biggest reasons why I don't drink anymore.
I'll
is 'cause
tell
I
you
just
what,
can't
Maybe
afford
I
it.
do got a drinking problem.
Yeah.
I'm
And
broke.
$30 worth of beer.
And Ernest can attest to this. We need something like Trey Saxon did back in the day
Music
with
Vault.
the Music Vault.
Yeah, the Music
It was
Vault was amazing.
It was amazing. And the beer was like, I think maybe $3.50 for a
Yeah.
cup of beer. you lower that, you get more people in, and then they get to see all these acts.
And
Well-
the place held like 500 or 600 people,
Yeah,
man.
dude,
It was
it was-
right in Hardyville. We
Yep.
opened up for the Lax, and amazing show.
Yep.
Just amazing venue, amazing show, and we just really don't have
Nothing like that.
and not offering to local talent.
See,
like
y'all are a
you
little
bring
bit
in-
different than what we do because I
Yeah.
mean, like y'all need like a Wild Wings to pop back off, or like a bigger bar like that. But
That's
the Jinx,
topical.
like the Jinx is coming. The Jinx is coming back.
It's
I
making
heard
a
that,
comeback,
You know,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they just used to pay bands with PBR. They didn't
Yeah.
even give you no money.
No,
It's
you
like,
got-
hey, you got to
Well, you don't really make no money
There's
playing
a
metal.
bu-
let's
there's
be
No,
a
honest.
metal is
Yeah.
no money, dude. Yeah, not at all.
That's just for fun.
Yeah. I had a lot of guys that's like, man, why did you get into country music and cover bands? Like, shit, it pays, bro.
money.
Like,
Yeah.
it pays.
Dude, I was in a jam band for
And
like
you can
3
fucking
years.
hear yourself
We
when
got
you leave
paid every time
practice.
we played.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
My
well,
head doesn't ring as much.
I'll say this too. I don't want us to be country. I want us to be country rock, and that's what we're shooting for.
Because I mean, it's
Yeah, cock.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Or we can do crock. Yeah,
we're a crock
We're
pot
crock.
of music.
But
Well,
no,
'cause
we
I
would
mean,
crock
like-
boots. Well, you got there's some artists out there now, man, that heavy stuff is in country music is meshing together,
like
man.
Hardy.
Oh my
Like,
God,
oh my
Hardy, dude,
God.
I'm telling you,
Dude, his
It is getting
man,
there.
I heard some shit. I had to check this, see what fucking station I'm on.
Yeah, that's happened a couple
Yeah,
times.
damn, dude. Like, wait a minute.
like,
Dude,
It
I'm-
went off,
and
bro.
that's kind of where
It's
we're
like they
shooting.
made a deal with their drummer. All right, man. At the end of the song,
You get a
I'm gonna
little
let
bit of double bass stuff.
Yeah.
go. Just go.
Yeah.
Here's an adrenaline shot. Just go.
But there's
Fucking
quite
vocals take off. You're
Dude,
like, whoa.
there's quite a few
Do that
artists
the whole
out there like
time,
that. I mean,
Yeah.
there's quite a few artists out there that's doing it.
Yeah.
And Sam Donald is another one he's actually from Georgia. That been checking him out on TikTok, but he's another one. But Hardy, yeah, that's the kind of music everybody's loving now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, yeah, and that's what we're shooting for.
Yeah.
Well, and that's one of the biggest things that's made us different in a lot of places that we play is because of our set list. You know, I mean, we play, you know, Waylon Jennings to Metallica, AC/DC,
Tears for Fears.
Tears for Fears.
What
you
Metallica
know,
song do y'all play?
we do
Enter
Enter
Sandman.
Sandman.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
We're-
but
we're-
it was another song that was requested one night. We played
we
it for
just-
people and it clicked. So we're like, hey, you
we're
know
like,
what? Let's leave it on the
screw it.
set list. Let's run with it, man.
Yeah, dude,
You know,
we do
and
Thunderstruck.
yeah.
Okay.
I attempt.
No, he does a hell of a job. He does a hell of a job. You hadn't heard him, he does a hell of a job.
But that's been one of the biggest compliments we've got on the road playing different
I ain't no
places.
Brian
I mean,
Johnson.
everybody's just like, man, you
The
guys.
variety.
Yeah, it's like
That's
you guys
cool,
bring a
man.
completely different
yeah.
set list than anybody else, you know, in the area. Because like I
Oh,
said,
yeah.
we're entertainers, man. We're wanting to
Yeah.
really bring everybody in and enjoy, you know, what we're doing. Because like I was getting to, you know, we always go out and see other bands play and stuff like that. There's so many amazing musicians in the area.
True.
But like you go out and you watch them, man, and you're just like, I can only sit here for another 45 minutes. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
I've heard you do that song before. It's the same as the last time.
but
you
it's
did
not
it,
even
yeah.
the song, man. It's like
You're standing in one
they're
place.
just standing
Stand there and
It's
play.
like,
Exactly.
It's like, dude, you got people standing here who are loving what you're doing. Give that energy back to them, and it's going to build up. And once they start throwing that energy to you,
To me,
it becomes
to
a
me,
different
it's like a to me, it's like a comedian that I've already seen their act before.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I need you to tell that joke a little bit different way.
like change-
Emphasize
change
different
it a little bit.
parts.
Yeah.
Like
well, I mean, and everybody comes out to drink and have a good time, and our job as musicians is to keep everybody in the bar drinking. You know,
And-
because as
and-
long
The
as
and
more
dancing.
you drink, the better we
yeah,
sing.
dancing if we
and
can.
the more they're drinking, the more money the bar makes, and the more they want you to come back and play.
you got to keep a spontaneous
You-
feel
you
to it.
do, but-
It can't be
Yeah.
fucking this.
But I mean, if you're just, you know, if I can draw a circle around your feet at the beginning of the set and end of the night, you haven't moved. You know, it's
Yeah.
like the crowd's feeling that, man, and that's why by your second or third set of your 4-hour night,
I'd rather
the
watch
bar's
you
out
drink
of
way
there,
too
you
many
know?
beers and knock all your shit over and have to get carried out of
Yes.
here.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
I'd be so drunk the set
I mean,
was terrible.
Josh got us banned from a bar. That's how you do a show.
Josh
man.
got carried out of the bar.
He got
in the middle of
carried
the
out.
set.
I gotta hear that story. Hold on.
I've got banned
Pause.
from a couple.
Yeah.
Pause. I need that story.
All right, so we're at the Jinx. I'll give you the quick version. We're at the Jinx, and there's this punk in the crowd that's like fucking everybody up the whole time. So on the last fucking part of the last song, I Goldberg his ass off the stage. I spear him, and
But
I
he
start-
snatched the microphone out of your hand.
Did he
before
at some point?
Did.
He's
He
been a
did.
jackass.
He goes, "Did he?"
But I knew that I would get a reaction out of everybody else if I
Yeah.
gave this guy his just desserts. So I speared him off the stage,
It was the end of the set.
It
and
was. It was
I
the last song.
started like fake hitting him, you know. And Tony Beasley comes in like grabs me off and drags me out because he just sees a fight. I don't know if he even knows. And he gets me out. I was like, "What the fuck was that?" And then the whole place is going nuts. He's like, that was fucking awesome. He brings me back up on his shoulders back into the bar.
So while he's doing this, I'm on stage and I'm in the middle of my solo, and I'm looking at Bobby and Mike, and I'm like, just keep playing, because he's got a whole nother verse to go. I don't know where to go on this. Like,
yeah, man, that was a good time.
yeah. And at the end of the night, as we're breaking down, because we opened up for Prologic 13 out of Buford.
Yeah.
It was just Pro Logic back then.
It was just Prologic.
Yeah.
And so as we
They were the
packed,
first Linkin Park. Two double single
they
type
were.
things.
They were bad,
They were
there,
good,
man.
man. They were good.
They were badass. That was a packed house that night. That was a
Yeah.
great show. So as we're loading out, like Tony comes up, he's like, "Yeah, guys, y'all can't come back in here."
Oh my god.
Goddamn right. We just fucking marked our territory.
Yeah, we got banned from the Jinx that
Just
night.
Motley Crue that shit. That's what I was thinking about the whole time you was talking
Oh
about
my
it.
Yeah.
god, that's amazing.
The movie Dirt, when he comes off the stage and they start hitting with the cymbals and shit.
Yeah,
the first part of it.
He
Yeah.
just starts throwing
I think it was their
shit at
first
him.
gig, wasn't it?
Well,
Yeah. Like, you have no idea, like, how metal Loogie was,
Yeah.
dude. Like, we were getting banned from places.
They called us grindcore. Like that was
Yeah.
that was our
They
genre.
remember the great article Jim Reed wrote for us?
Oh yeah.
I love me some Jim Reed. Oh, super horse.
We used to play at
Yeah.
that place on Skidaway too. The
Sam and Harry's.
Yeah.
Yep. Right before they got a divorce and shut the place down. Yeah,
That's
we
right.
with fucking Pitchfork or
yeah,
Stitchfork.
we actually played with Jeff's band. They opened up for us one night.
I remember it was Stitchfork. I remember Preston came to that show. Preston and fucking Mike, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
that was awesome. And then,
Bro, that
somebody,
was a long time ago,
and then
man.
somebody kicked somebody's windshield out.
That was actually a friend of mine. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know nobody how to act.
Yeah.
There was
no.
so much fucking testosterone
It
in the
was,
air,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. I come outside of Sam and Harry's. There's like blue lights everywhere, and there's a female friend of mine there, and I'm like, "Hey, what's going on?" She's like,
That
guy."
blonde chick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
So I'm
her.
just trying not to mention names. So
Did you say guy chick?
We'll just call her that blonde
yeah.
chick.
So she's like, some guy kicked the window out of my car, and it was actually a buddy of mine.
They
So I
kicked
was-
her window out?
Yeah.
Jesus.
What an
Yeah.
asshole.
She
You
wouldn't
said that's what
fucking
you told her.
she
Yeah.
wasn't dancing with them or something, so he went and
Something.
stomped her fucking windshield.
She was
out.
hot.
Wow.
She was
Yeah.
hot.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'd be
I
mad
remember
too,
that
bro,
girl.
but I'm not busting her windshield out.
Yeah, I don't know if I go that far.
I might beat the brakes
I'm
off
sure
of
she'll
it.
remember that story too. So.
God.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh my god.
Yeah, good times, man.
Yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
sir.
6 weeks of terror, brothers.
I can't believe that. It's only 6 weeks.
I can't either, man. That's crazy.
Man, me and Molly went to Atlanta, and I got like a leather bracelet made with our band name. Like I felt like it was a long time
Yeah,
involved.
it wasn't, dude. It was short-lived, man.
Jesus.
Crazy,
It was.
Confusion's Blister. I'm trying to think of a couple of the songs. Confusion's Blister.
Sink to the top.
Sink to the top.
Yeah.
You think
Oh,
you
that's
got
good.
him? Sink to
Yeah.
the top while I
Dude,
float
I
to
can't
the
remember any
bottom.
of
Was it
Yes.
Mud? Didn't we have one called Mud?
I don't remember. I remember it was like,
I think it was like 5.
jump in the back of my big truck, riding out with a
four-way
four-way clutch.
clutch.
That was one of your lines you gave me. Fucking, and we were doing like some like cold chamber type
What was
fucking
it?
big
You
truck.
fail to see?
Confusion's Blister.
That was Confusion.
You
Blister.
fail to see. You fail to see my.
Yeah, that's it.
You think you know me? You don't fucking know me.
Dude, I forgot about all that until he played it for me like a couple months ago.
Wait, we were ahead of the curve, bro. We were.
Like, that really wasn't me on drums.
It's your alter ego.
Yeah, right.
God, that was a lifetime ago, man.
Yeah,
Mike
Oh,
took
God.
some fucking like soccer chants and made it sound like the crowd was like repeating
Hell
my
yeah.
verse.
Badass.
I don't know.
Yes.
He
Yeah,
was like
yeah,
ahead of the fucking the deep fake.
He had that
cloning.
studio. You remember that
He did,
studio
yeah.
on wheels?
Yep. Yeah.
Can I get one more, Bob?
Oh, yeah, man.
If we
Yeah.
do this again, I'll
He
bring.
he reached out.
We
to me.
need to start keeping them in the
Well, no,
fridge. I
yes.
don't know.
If we do this again, I'll bring some back.
Yeah, he
We're
reached.
definitely gonna have you back, man.
Oh, Mike reached out to me not too long ago, man. He's doing good, dude. Yeah.
How's
yeah.
his hands?
So we were doing a photo shoot one
Oh
time.
my god.
And we all climbed up on the roof of Bobby's house to get like this really cool rock and roll angle shot, you know? Well, me and Josh and Bobby all swung down on this rope and got down on the ground.
Because we ain't big fat fucking
Right. So Mike decided to.
6'2".
Well, Mike doesn't let go of this rope.
He
So
slid.
he
Was
slid.
a yellow
There's
nylon.
a nylon rope. Yeah.
Oh, dude,
ski rope?
his hamstrings
it
wasn't
beats
like a
strong
ski
enough
rope.
for his body
Yeah.
weight.
So I'm talking about like all these pads gone.
You talking about like a ski rope?
Yeah.
The little yellow ones?
Yeah.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
put his weight on it wrong. You know how like
Yeah.
you swing and you don't do it
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And we had a show like 2 days
Yeah,
later.
he did. He showed up and he had like the latex gloves
Yep,
on his hands,
I
all
remember that.
wrapped
What was he, a
up.
guitar player?
Bass
Bass
player.
player.
He was. I was the guitar player.
Fuck,
That's
dude,
when
that's
you
just
just sit
hard.
there and just punch.
Yeah, we
I
were
would
on-
be like,
we were
yeah,
so
the notes in there
glad that
somewhere.
wasn't me, bro.
Yeah, we were a 4-piece. I was the guitar player. We had Bobby on drums, Josh vocals, and Mike was playing bass.
We made it look easy because we fuck with ropes all day, and he's like, "Oh, well, I'll just."
Yeah, these guys are doing tree work. I'm doing construction, so we like come off the roof of the house, no issue.
Well, dude,
and
if
here
you
comes
ever
Mike.
swung off a swing into a pond or a
Yeah.
lake or something, I mean, come on, man.
Nah,
Dude, this
He comes
guy
down to
did
like-
not have the strength in his hand to hold his body weight.
Yeah.
And he fucking rode that rope.
He had a real Hank Hill
Dude,
build.
It would have looked like you took this thing right here and just like rolled the
yeah.
skin.
It was bad.
It was brutal, man.
That's
it was brutal.
disgusting.
It's like, well, we just lost our bass player.
Yeah.
But we did get a good picture on the roof.
We did. Yeah, we got
Man,
a great.
I wonder if that
Hey,
exists.
mission
still.
accomplished.
Yeah, I sent
That's
that
right.
to you, man. Yeah, I got it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've got that photo.
Oh, you do?
I do.
Oh, man, I need that.
Yeah, I'll shoot
Insert
it.
photo
That bottom
here.
drawer right there. I got the
Send
Connect.
it to
I got-
BOOMSTiK, man.
I got the Connect magazine with Loogie still in it.
Do you
Yeah.
really? Nice.
I was saving for our briskets, man.
Hell yeah.
You had to have actual clippings back then.
Savannah Connect, when you
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
yeah, Savannah Connect, we're nominated.
Oh yeah, Connect Savannah. We are nominated for best band, best country band. So that's gonna be
If
running
you
till.
don't vote for us, I'm kidding.
Yeah, everybody can keep voting until March 6th.
Yep.
Yep.
Right on.
So yeah, y'all vote for us, man. Chain Reaction, best country band.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. So you do have a genre.
Well,
According to Savannah.
Fuck with you.
Yeah,
I
I
was
mean-
like,
We
I don't want to stay country forever, man. I don't. And it's nothing against country, like, because I grew up, and it's actually really funny. I've told Jay this story before. I grew up, a lot of my family on my dad's side is like country and folk music.
Okay.
Like that's, so I grew up around it. I hated it. I couldn't stand it growing up. I couldn't stand it. And then I hit like 16 and I was like, all right, this is kind of cool.
I got emotions now.
yeah.
Like, yeah, I understand it. Oh my gosh, she broke up with me. I'll drink. I don't know what that is, but yeah. But now and now, I mean, like, especially recently, it's been like the new like y'all talked about in the last episode, like the new metal and the metalcore stuff.
Yeah,
that's all
full
coming
circle,
back.
full circle,
God,
man.
I love it, man. That's what I'm into.
Oh, bro,
right
we're
now.
trying to bring new metal back with a
I
fucking
yeah.
force.
love it.
man.
Well,
I'm in, dude.
I think the biggest
Yeah.
thing is like, I mean, you guys know I'm influenced by, I came up metal and stuff myself, but the thing is like, as far as like breaking into the music scene right now, you've kind of got to take the highway of least resistance. You know what I mean? And
Yep.
writing what we do and things that's got going on, you definitely have a more of a chance of getting in.
Well,
Yeah, y'all are definitely in a different direction than we're doing.
yeah.
Dude, we're more like,
But y'all,
we come in here and pound some beers and play some heavy music.
we
man.
are in
You know what I'm saying?
we're in the
And
us
that's
pleasing
it.
business. Y'all are in the people pleasing
Exactly.
business.
There
gotta,
you go.
You gotta keep that.
We're selfish
You
musicians.
gotta keep Flo and busy in the kitchen because then people ain't going home.
Good
with y'all.
God, I am
Yeah.
sick of playing whiskey glasses, but
Yeah.
I'll be
Hey,
damned
but-
if I don't
but-
play it because they love it.
You know what? As
There
a
you
DJ,
go.
as a
Yeah,
DJ,
yeah.
I don't want to fucking play the Cupid Shuffle, but
Yes.
motherfucker, that shit
Yeah.
works.
But but with like these guys,
Every time I'm like, they're not gonna get up. No one's
Yeah.
gonna get up.
Everybody
every
does.
time they do.
Every
well, that's
time.
like
It
the
never
Saturday.
fails.
The Saturday we played before the Sunday for the benefit. That Saturday night, they were doing their thing right there, and I said, "Hey guys," and I caught their attention. I said, "Look," and from Ernest over and then back down towards the kitchen and over by the pool table.
Where were
back
we
down to
at?
the kitchen. Flashback.
Were we?
They were all, fucking dance floor was full, and I'm like, "That's
I
what
don't
it's
remember
about
this.
right
Yeah,
there,
we
dude."
can't-
I don't even remember what song it was.
Well,
that
I
we were
don't
doing.
either.
Yeah,
dude.
well, but the thing is, it's like, if you get started talking about Hardy and stuff like that, man, you can get in a position where you can start playing what you want, and then you can sell it however you,
you
want
get the
to. But you've got to
following.
get
Yeah.
your foot in the door, and you
Exactly.
may have to play your Mustang Sallies or
Hey,
freaking,
you
stuff
remember
like
when
that.
my brother was DJing at
Yeah.
Jukebox, and they would have him DJ
DJ
between,
Random.
yeah, between
yeah.
the band sets.
Yes.
Yeah, well,
Shout
like
out.
early into that whole
Love you, Randy.
experiment, bands would come in there like y'all, whoever, and it'd be good reaction, and then y'all take a 15-minute break, and he would turn that fucking place out in that 15 minutes and have everybody fucking going
DJ
nuts.
Random was good, man.
And then
yeah,
the band
yeah.
starts playing again,
And just
and
kinda-
everybody sits down.
Nothing.
Well, shit, I think Wyatt threw Randy a mic. He's like, hey, do this song with us. And then they just started fucking, like,
Yep.
incorporating
Oh,
it.
that's smart as shit.
Yeah, man, you just fucking...
Yep.
You
And
gotta...
then anytime Wyatt brought out a rap song that we did, because the boy can rap, it had everybody on there. Then they were like, oh, yeah, hell yeah. Because we'd start doing it. It'd be on like our third set to do. We was doing jukebox so much, I was like, hey, put that shit on our first set. Or as soon as you see a bunch of people come in, let's do the damn rap song.
Variety is the
'Cause then
spice
it's
of
like,
life.
Yep.
It is, man. Well, and like you brought up earlier, man, like, you know, you're already in character. You know what I mean? Like when we take the stage, we're not the working class guys. We're not, you know, we are musicians who's out here trying to inspire and, you know, make people involved in what we're doing. But like we do the same thing, even though we've got set lists sitting in front of us. If
We'll
we're
switch it around
yeah,
a
if we're
lot.
feeling what the crowd's doing and we're seeing what people are biting onto,
Right, like you saying,
Yeah.
Yeah.
playing a song you don't
Yeah.
even have in your set
yeah,
list.
like
Yeah.
I'll look over at Nick or Jason.
What's the
and holler
worst
out,
that
well,
can happen, man? You expose yourself, you're a little vulnerable, and you have a fucking unique moment.
Like,
Yeah, absolutely.
They'll
man.
look at me sometimes and I'm like, do this one. And Nick's like,
We're like,
oh, yeah,
okay.
great idea.
Yeah.
You got to read the crowd.
Yeah.
Guys,
Oh,
watch
for
how
sure.
bad this goes.
if-
Yeah.
Well, I'll be damned, we pulled it off.
Yeah.
Well, no, if you got them on their feet, keep them on their damn feet.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
Oh, yeah.
you loop the fuck out that
Loop it
song.
again.
Like,
Well,
dude,
whatever you got to do.
and
I'll
it's
go back with
always-
one that's going to
It's
keep
always pride and joy for us. I
pride
don't
and
know
joy,
why.
and then
Pride
keep your
and
hands
joy.
to yourself. And
Yeah.
then you especially flashbacks. I mean, you're talking about, you know, old rockers there.
Y'all play Purple Rain? Y'all got
We
that one?
actually,
used to,
can.
we're,
Yeah.
we're talking
Okay.
about bringing it back.
Yeah.
We're thinking about bringing it back. We've had a lot of people, not only just us. You know, we got to a point. We took a band.
That's
trip
one of
to-
those end of the night
Yeah,
drag
we-
it.
oh,
fuck
well,
out.
we took
yeah.
a band wide trip to Helen, Georgia, just to go
Yeah.
get away for a weekend, and there was a band up there.
No,
that
it was actually my bachelor party. Bachelorette
oh
party.
my God, it was.
See how much he cares about me.
He was there.
Dude,
so.
I don't even remember where we was
He
last
gets half
week.
credit.
What damn when was that?
October.
Shit. October.
Hey, man. Yeah.
Actually, no, it was November.
It was November.
It was
yeah.
November.
But we was there for
No, no, no.
Oktoberfest.
We
It
were
was
there
October.
September. I'm sorry, September.
You got the right
October
girl
6th.
at least? Are we on the right
Yeah,
story?
yeah. Matter of fact,
She was there. She was there.
matter of fact, it was September 22nd. It was
Yeah.
Oktoberfest in Helen.
You got
Yeah.
married.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Yep. Thank you, man.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
But yeah, and I mean, there was some band there that started playing Purple Rain.
Two guys.
It was
They're
the
always
two
there.
guys that are always at whatever restaurant.
This is
that
their
was.
24/7 gig. I mean,
Literally, that is their job. They
Wow.
play there every single night for
Yeah.
and I mean, it's not 4 hours. They're there from like
No, they
2
play like
o'clock,
6 or
the
7
2
Bucky
hours.
and
o'clock in the
Berry special.
afternoon.
It is.
it
It
closes.
is.
Yeah.
Every
It
night.
is.
Yeah.
And they've been up there.
every
They've been up there for
night.
years, bro. And
Yeah.
they don't hire bands. They got a great stage and a big dance floor.
Yeah.
They don't hire bands.
Buddy,
It's them two guys.
Buddy had his amp built into the wall.
Built into
Yes.
the wall.
Yeah, like
Let's
they.
go.
I
Let's
talked
go.
to the guy outside in the parking lot, and I'm like, "Hey, man, you know, just where do you guys play?" He's like, "Here,
Here."
dude." He's like, "This is where we're at every
Yep.
night of the week." And I was like, "All right." I mean,
Damn.
and just
Yeah.
two of them, man. Yeah,
That's
they-
dedication.
That was the idea here, just to make an internet band, bro.
They
Like,
just
Yeah.
they started
come to
playing
us.
Purple Rain at the end of the night one night, and we all kind of looked at each other and said, "Shit, it's been long enough. We should put that
Yeah.
back on."
yeah. Because we've got our standard 3-set list, and then we've got like an overflow list, and of course we're always adding songs, coming up with ideas. So
But we keep that overflow list. We got to, because if we ever want to somebody request it or
pull
go back to
something
it
out.
Well,
or just
and-
change it up.
And
Oh,
we're on
yeah.
such a rotation with a lot of places that
Yeah.
we play. We want to make sure when we come back
Give
in
a
again a
unique-
month.
yeah,
Yeah, you
unique
know,
set.
we don't want everybody coming out every month and hearing
The
the
exact
same
Oh, yeah,
thing.
man.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can tell
Switch
you.
them up.
I can
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can see the band and tell you at least 7 songs that they're gonna play.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
We
You
try
know-
to keep that fresh. And then we end with Lit every
Yeah,
night.
we usually end with My Worst Enemy.
My worst enemy.
Yeah.
My worst enemy.
Yeah.
It's just,
That's one of those ones you hear like, oh, they're not.
Yeah, exactly.
They're
Yeah.
really about to
and
pull
that's,
this off.
and that's why we do it.
Well,
Yeah,
And
and,
it's
it's all,
home.
and they always sing the chorus, man. Like it's always a great go home.
Yeah.
yeah.
Tell them a story real quick about opening up for Absolute Queen at Coach's Corner.
Oh my God, dude! What a freaking night! So I remember this. I was hungover as hell. We all were that day because we had played Shellman's Bluff the night before, and like none of us wanted to be alive that day. It was a great time the night before, and so
Did it correctly.
we had a great. I
sir.
don't. To put it in perspective, I don't remember the Shellman show, but So we got this gig to open up for it was a Queen tribute band. They do Queen,
Absolute Queen.
yeah, they do Queen,
Oh,
Def
man, I would
Leppard,
go check that out.
AC/DC,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the only three.
But like they do it legit. Like they make their own backing tracks and like the instruments that they don't have on stage. It's all like backing
And
tracks.
he's from
but
Wales.
They
Authentic,
made it. They
authentic,
made it.
yeah.
Yeah.
The lead singer's from Welsh.
He's from Wales.
Wales,
He's
Welsh.
from Wales.
Does he suck dick just for genuine? I mean, if you want to fucking really pull this thing off,
So
you gotta pull that
Welcome to
thing.
the
You gotta
BOOMSTiK
pull that
Pod
thing
Squad.
out.
He just brought us back.
what he does in his free time, I don't.
We can
even
neither
know.
confirm or deny.
I'm gonna need to see it. Just
These
for,
are
But he had a great set of
He
teeth. Like,
did.
how's that mustache? How's
He's
that
gonna need to
mustache?
see it.
So,
All right,
so
sorry,
we
go
get,
ahead.
no, you're good. So we get there, and they give us it was a 45 minute.
45 minute
It was a
set.
45-minute opening set, and I mean, like these guys had the whole setup. Like if you looked at the setup, you'd be like, yeah, Queen's about to play. And
the
so we
British
go up
drum and
everything.
everything.
It looked like
Damn.
Queen's setup.
Oh man.
And so we get up there, we do our whole set. We had a couple of originals we threw at them, which were country, and it actually went over really well for a rock and roll crowd. We were all shocked.
Nice.
But then we ended it with Rage Against the Machine,
Killing the Name
the
of.
name. And I mean, we
Hang on,
went into
tell
it.
it. They were
the
sitting
whole
in,
band.
They were in that camper backstage, that
they
green
were in
room
the-
that they have.
Yeah, the camper back behind the stage was like their green room, and they all come out when we started
Oh,
that
yeah.
intro, and they all sat there by the side of the stage and watched. And we got off.
Nice.
We got off after, and he looked at us and he stopped us. He's like, "We didn't think you guys were actually going to do that." And then he's like, I looked at them and said, "They've got balls. Let's
Yeah.
go see this."
I was playing darts when y'all started to do it with Wyatt there, and I was like, no, they're not.Ey're just teasing this. There's no way they play
Uh-uh.
it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'm going to go take a piss. They're still playing. I'm grabbing that mic on the way back.
Josh came and sang it with us. Yeah.
Well, you know, I told the guys, I said we need to put that back in there, especially for flashbacks, because Laura loves that song.
Yeah, and I mean that crowd eats it up
and
every
we
time.
call flashbacks our home place.
Yeah.
It's just our
Love
home.
y'all.
I mean, that's flashbacks is our home, and they've done so much good for us and
That's
helped
the
us with a
first
lot of
place
things.
I ever played live. After
We
I
love
moved
Jimmy
here.
and Laura, and so
Yeah,
I told him, I said,
man.
we need to throw that back in there for Laura, man. Especially if she's there, we're gonna rock that bad boy and play it.
I got a
We're
question.
the only band that do that around here.
What Queen songs did they play?
They did. They did. Oh my god, a lot.
All of
I think they did all of them. They were played for like
All
2
of 'em?
hours.
Dude,
yeah, they did a lot.
They played for almost
And
3
he-
hours.
All the good ones, anyways, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, he was
Oh,
he looked
man.
just like him.
He did.
Freddie
Like, I
Mercury.
swear to
I would
God,
fucking
even
go
to a
see
stick,
that,
he
bro.
had half
Yeah, that'd be
stick.
I love
good.
some
Half
Queen,
stick.
man.
Dude,
Really?
it was not like
Tight
they,
pants,
well,
big
yeah,
bulge.
dude. The whole
Yeah.
outfit, the,
Nice.
the
Had
yellow,
leather pants,
like
big
the-
bulge.
yeah,
Oh,
the,
yeah.
the yellow imperial, like,
Straight back to the dick, bro.
Yep.
like the yellow jacket that
They
Freddie
really hung
had
up on that, dude. Look at
You can see where he's at.
Supposed to be relevant, man.
Speaking of hung up.
Hey,
Yeah.
good
Jeez.
God.
I just got to make sure we don't ever get rated PG-13. We have a target audience as well. So
Yeah.
Hey, I
I have
understand.
to go down that dark road.
I gotta throw some dicks in there
stay
somewhere,
That's
man.
it.
At least
Hey.
are.
So I guess we're the official first non-metal band you
That's
guys
right.
have.
Yes,
Oh, wow.
sir.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
We
That's
are
awesome.
we
That's
are a
awesome.
metal podcast.
I
but
know it.
Y'all
And we
are
broke
not
the
metal,
mold.
so-
Yeah,
We have
yeah.
broken mold, yeah.
Yeah, we're
Very cool,
good
man.
at it.
Hey, there's none out there anymore, so just fucking get it over with.
we're
We're
not
done.
Yeah, that's it.
We might wind up with an actual script or routine or genre or but we're not trying to.
open.
We're just letting it,
That's how it goes,
letting
man.
it evolve.
No,
And-
dude, what you guys doing is amazing
Yeah, man.
because
Yeah.
we've talked numerous times about we're only as good as everybody else is helping each other.
That's
man.
right.
And
Exactly,
every outlet,
man.
because we're helping you guys.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, because we're going to tie y'all into our name. And I mean, we're not nothing, but I'm just saying,
Right.
just in general. man,
Neither
just
are
saying-
we, but we're
Right,
doing
but,
this.
but just same thing as Corrupted Empire
That's
and
the same thing I
Sling Blade
told
coming
Jake.
here.
I was like-
That every time you get to, it's like me and the guys talk
You
about it
get
every
the
time.
ball rolling, we keep it rolling.
Right.
and
Every
it's
time,
all
every time
momentum
we get
for
to
everybody.
do, every time we get to do a benefit or these open mics, and you get to tag your name with other band names and other musicians.
Content.
That's
And
just-
now a
that's
podcast.
just- That's just
Yeah.
one, that's
That's
one more
content,
circle
man.
you're going into, man.
Hell
But
yeah.
but it's. First of all, I'm proud of you guys for just
Thanks,
doing this
man.
in general, you
Yeah.
know. But,
Yeah, dude.
but
We're happy to have y'all too.
That's
Yeah,
awesome,
no,
man. That's
man.
awesome.
But,
Oh, yeah.
but to be bringing in the local musicians and helping build in that area,
That's
we
what we're
need,
trying to do,
we
man.
need something
Eyeballs,
like this,
man.
Trying to build
Eyeballs
up the
and
fucking
earballs.
local area,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
And
so
dicks.
And
And dicks. And dicks. Definitely
always
dicks.
the dicks.
Yeah. And yellow banana hammock pants. And we got that.
All right, DJ Peels in the building.
Okay, we'll come back in here next time with a Borat suit.
King in the castle. King in the castle.
Dude, that won't be the worst thing that's happened to this.
Yeah, I imagine.
We gotta
Yeah.
come in like, who was it? Was it Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Yeah,
that did
with the
Tube
socks.
socks.
Oh,
Wow. Oh, wow.
There was a band that tried to do that in Savannah one night. I cannot remember. Might have been the Wormhole. They come out with just socks on
How
their shit. And I was
convenient.
like, good God.
That sounds about right.
Oh,
Hey,
shit.
By the way, they got a wormhole.
we're good.
Hold up.
Hold
They
up.
got a
Are we still
wormhole
live?
show this Friday.
Oh, we're good.
Oh, we're
It's a
good.
middle
Thank
show.
God,
bunch
it's
of
just a
metal bands.
monitor.
Yeah, is that the
It's
one?
called Wormstock.
Is that the one Sling Blades playing on?
Yep.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I know.
Corrupt-
Yeah.
Corrupt Empire.
What night is that?
Yeah.
That's a boomstick
Friday.
official.
This Friday night.
This
off.
Friday?
No, we're
No,
not.
we're not. We're in Leesburg.
We're in Leesburg.
Oh, that's fucking right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shout out to Sling
We'll try to get
Blades,
some
Yeah.
videos and throw it
Hell
up
yeah.
there for
Yeah,
you.
that'd be
absolutely.
awesome,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Yeah, they're incredible.
Because we
Yeah.
love, we absolutely, Ernest was right. We love going out and listening to live music. I mean,
Especially if it's stuff that like we don't do.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
genres we don't play.
Well, you know,
yeah.
going out to shows like that, I saw Sling Blade a couple weeks ago. It's a little different than what I'm used to because it makes you feel a little old sometimes.
Right,
You're
no, I
like the
get it.
oldest motherfucker in there. You and Tony Beasley sitting in the corner.
Wondering if the people are old enough to drink or not. Like,
Yeah,
You did not get in here legit. I know that.
but you know the
That kid
scene's
on
really
cocaine
cool,
he
man.
is. Oh, Jesus.
The scene's really cool, man, and all the music's
Yeah.
awesome.
And you know, and that's the one biggest thing, man, that I've enjoyed getting back into it too, man. It's just the general camaraderie.
Yeah,
you know what
man.
I mean?
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter who.
If
you
everybody
meet.
pushes everybody will go somewhere.
It
The
does,
pissing,
man.
contest has got to go away, man.
It
I-
does.
I
It
agree.
really
I
does. man.
agree.
You know,
I agree.
because with music, and I hate it, man, because dude, I've been in situations, man. I mean, I've toured the East Coast. I've played some of the biggest venues. I've opened up for platinum selling artists.
Caleb Herbert.
Yeah, you know, but you know,
Throw that one out there with Groves.
yeah,
Keep growing. Keep
exactly.
growing.
And it's like, but you know, we're all here for the same cause. No
Yeah.
matter what
Oh,
tier
yeah.
you're at, if you're getting paid to do what you're doing,
You're
you're a
successful.
professional musician and you're doing your damn job.
Absolutely.
And it don't matter what genre we're in, what kind of money you're making, or anything else. We all have to support each other because no matter how good we are, if we don't have guys like Boomstick, Flashback, My Bar, and other people who have stepped up to the plate to help support this band and stuff like that, you're not going to do anything.
Like, you just boost each other up.
Yeah, you're just
Well, but it's a
invested.
double-edged sword too, because there's a lot of guys that I follow through our band page, and I handle a lot of the media stuff with our band page, and it's like I want to comment just for the sake of commenting and help them and their algorithm.
Yeah.
But then I just feel like I'm kind of being the douche, and I'm just commenting so there are other 6,000 people that's commenting on their shit will see our band name on there. You know what I mean? But it's beneficial. It
Right,
is.
right.
But it's like you kind of got to get into that feel. It's like I don't want to just like it just so our name pops up and everybody's searching what's going on. We are legitimately here to support that other band.
Well,
We're
that's
here-
all that matters then.
Yeah, it is. You know, so it's.
Every time I do that, I also go through and I hit a couple different people's follow buttons, you know, and just
Oh yeah,
add
yeah.
some random
sure.
people,
Yeah.
and you just, it's contagious, man.
Anytime anything pops
We are
up,
the-
man, we always make
In
sure
the
we
day
follow
of
them.
everybody needs extra numbers.
You got to.
You
Well,
know?
because everybody's doing it. You know,
Yeah.
and it's so hard to really stand out. And
I come
and-
from the old school, man, you know?
hell yeah.
Like, this computer shit isn't me.
Nah.
You know,
I was
why I
used-
said on
dude,
this
I used
side.
to- I was used to making cassette tapes and going to hand it out to
Yeah, man.
everybody. And I tell them like, hey, make 4 copies of that and give it to 4 of your friends and
Yeah.
tell them to do the
yeah.
same thing. You know
Throw
what
it
I
up
mean?
on
Like,
stage when you go to a concert.
Cassette recorder
when we
and
seen,
cassette recorder and
who
a
was it?
pillowcase in a drawer.
Larry
Hey
Fleet.
man,
Yeah.
remember the karaoke machine where you had two
throwing
different
the
things?
card
You
on
would you record one on this side and then change it to that
gotta
side.
change them over, yeah.
track it.
keep dubbing and everything. Yeah, dude.
and hope to God the damn tape player didn't eat the damn thing.
Oh, yeah, man.
Your only copy, you know what I mean? Like, shit.
And don't lay it next to the speaker when you get done.
Yeah.
That shit's
Oh,
just
yeah.
blank.
Yeah.
Get a damn old number 2 pencil, have to redo
And
it.
that was before the car test. You know, that's a whole different fucking
Yeah.
poor memory unlocked, man.
But you know, man, I mean, kudos to the guys like that we done what we did to make a name for yourself back in that time. I mean, even as short or long ago as Loogie was. You know what I mean? We didn't have social media and all that stuff. But
Well,
you
when
relied
Todd Stick
on,
was out, we had
We
MySpace.
made flyers to go try to hand out before shows
yeah,
and shit.
absolutely. Like, here, throw this away for me. Like, okay. You know, I
But
mean,
you
it
know,
was,
still the times were different. Everybody didn't have the internet in their hand.
no,
Exactly.
not at all.
Yeah.
You
not
had to
at
go
all.
to a computer.
Word
Yep.
of mouth.
When you had to press one number 4 times to get a certain letter, you know?
That would be
Yeah.
flip phone.
People didn't text
I had
so
to
much
go to the
back then,
library.
they just
I had
called.
I had to go to the library to see Jim Reed talk shit about me on Savannah Underground.
Exactly.
Remember Phoebes or Fives? Fucking elevated basement.
Yep.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
But it was Savannah Underground, man, is why I got picked up with Caitlin's Harbor.
Really?
Yeah, it was through that website.
Wow.
Yeah.
Does that thing exist still?
No, I think it's long gone, man.
It's fucking
Yeah.
some subreddit.
I haven't
somewhere.
looked in a really long time. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I forgot
yeah.
Craigslist was a thing.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You know
it's
how
still
many
kicking.
fucking Craigslist
Underground's still
auditions we've
thing.
had?
Dude, I look at Craigslist
God
sometimes for
damn.
bass
And then
players.
it's somebody that already came as a different person, as a different
Players?
position later.
Hey, what is that site I used to be on that I paid?
Grinder.
Band mix.
Grinder.
No,
Band
not
Mix.
Grinder.
Band mix.
I had the free membership to that.
Band Mix.
Band Mix is out there now. Band Mix.
I
Band
got-
mix
grab
is
you
actually
one.
really good.
It's a pretty good site.
Yeah.
If people want to find musicians, but yeah.
Yeah.
That, I like
Band
this.
Mix.
Yeah,
Band Mix.
it's literally just a social media platform.
That's Band
for-
Lab?
No, Band
Band
Mix.
Mix.
Band Lab was like the first one. It's like
Yeah.
a Facebook for bands.
It's
Yeah.
like
It's
that.
kinda like that,
Yeah,
yeah. You
it's
can
like
actually
that, but
message them and all
it's
kinda
a,
shit.
yeah,
I
it's
just
a
make
new
sure I
one.
was saying it right.
Yeah, Band
Band
Mix.
Mix.
Yeah, and I mean, you get on and you make a little profile and you say what genres you play and like what instrument you are and where you live.
Man, I
and-
tried to start a page like that back in the fucking MySpace days. It was called the Savannah Area Musicians Exchange page.
Yeah.
And I would make like all these little highlights of. It was basically I'll just go make banners of people's bands and like make them their own band logo.
Yeah.
And like this week's spotlight is
Yeah.
this
That's cool.
fucking who was one of the old bands? Fucking
Liquid Gender. Sure.
Nah, I was trying to think of it starts with an H. They played the fucking the Gravy Benefit with us. It was one of your old bands, man.
Sorry, with an H?
I think it had maybe it had an H in it. Oh fuck.
Man.
There's gonna be no H.
Yeah.
Especially
nah.
if we change the subject.
Yeah. We just move forward from here on
Someone's
out.
screaming at us.
Because
in
I
the
like when you said,
comments.
hey, I was like Halcyon's Way, but no, that was probably around the same time. But
Bro, don't you ever name them shit like Halcyons? What are you trying to like get fucking forgot before?
Isn't that a medicine? No.
That's the. Do you know the best band name I ever heard you come up with? The Seasonal Vice.
Seasonal Vice is
Oh,
badass.
that is badass.
Yeah, Seasonal
Yeah.
Vice. That was me and Damien and Nick. Yeah, that was
I like that name.
yeah,
man.
that was a great band name.
That packs
dude.
a punch, dude.
It does.
That
That was
got
one
all
of those,
kind of like emo undertones.
Yeah.
And fucking.
That was one of those names that just kind of got lost.
Take
in
it
the
again,
annals.
Bob. You'll find one more.
Yeah, got lost in the annals of history there, man. But that was one of the best band names that we came up with.
Hey, there it is.
Oh,
Appreciate you,
bud.
brother.
But back to what you're saying too. The other day, you gotta give. Go ahead for him. You gotta help other bands too. Like Cheryl at Blackbeard's got with me the other day. Messaged me yesterday actually, and we thought we had an opening for a certain date. You kind of find out we didn't.
Uh oh.
So what I did, I told her. I said, hey, there's a band that's out there now called Last Call. I said, give them a call.
Nice.
She's like, well, I got them.
boys. If we had
I've
that.
got them in May, and I said, well, you go ahead and book them for July because you're gonna love them.
Yeah.
That's what I told her.
Well,
They're cool.
And she said, thank you. But that's just us giving. They may not do it for us ever, but
Right,
we
that's
know
fine.
we did our part
Exactly.
in trying to get them cats some gigs.
Yeah.
And maybe it'll come back on us somehow. Maybe that's what it's doing with us
Good
now
karma,
is
man.
things are coming back. But
karma.
we're
You
trying
never
to,
know
we're
how
trying-
that shit's gonna work
We're
out,
trying
man.
to get people out there. And hell, I've gave, there's been probably 5 or 6 gigs I've given to Mason Jar that we
At
couldn't make.
least, yeah.
And
Well-
they're a hell of a band. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. For
Yeah.
Southern rock, them boys are
they're
bad.
The band, yeah.
And but that's just the way I feel about it. Is, hey, I'll get you another band if we can't make it. I'm sorry we can't make it, but hey, check these guys out and fill that spot.
Dude, I remember. I forget who it was. Somebody was booked with Jimmy, and they fucking ditched him to go play a downtown gig.
Whoa.
Oh,
He called
man.
us. We were
Who
still
was-
3CC.
Oh, yeah, who was that?
And we went up and played for him. He called us on a Thursday. Can you be here tomorrow? I
I
said,
think
yep.
it was one of Keith Miller's bands, if I'm not mistaken, but I don't want to throw him out there like
Yeah.
that. I'll go back and delete that.
But I don't know. But Jimmy's done that. Jimmy's done that a couple of times.
Don't want to say what I'm already saying.
Edit.
Yeah.
Edit.
Continuing to
Circumvent.
say, yeah, but
I told Jimmy, I said, anytime you need us and we're not booked, I said, we'll play for you anytime. That's what I told him.
What and that's another thing with these guys too, man. There's no egos, dude. You know what I mean? Like,
Hell yeah.
no matter what we got going
I
on,
will
man.
sit here and tell you to your face I'm the worst guitar player in the world. And I will believe it. Ask him. He's put up
Well,
with it for 3 years.
Dude, like I said a while ago, I was telling you that I only started playing when I was 32 years old. And that was,
How old are you now?
I'm 47.
Okay.
Yep. So I mean, honestly, if you look at the bigger picture, I haven't been playing as long as most.
What
people
kind of
have been
music
playing.
have you always played?
Country and rock.
Okay.
Yep. But I mean, we're getting into them.
We're slowly.
And I'll say it.
converting into metal.
I'm learning the kick or the double kick. It's a little rough on his
Little
older
different.
older legs. You know what I'm saying? But we're getting there.
Say some tricks.
Well, I've got.
Hey, go back and edit that for the Nashville age. He's
Yeah.
38. He's 38.
38.
Nashville age,
Actually, go to
38.
36. 36. I can hold 36.
I was gonna say,
good.
give him a couple years.
36 too,
A
bro.
couple year buffer.
But,
Everybody's got to maintain that Nashville age. So.
but I get on the drums, man, and I will learn something every time I get on the drums. And I've done a couple things, and Nick looks back
Dude,
at me
he
like,
will turn my head. Like, I'll be mid-verse, and he'll do something. The next vocal break, I'll look at him and be like, that was fucking hot.
Yeah, he'll say that to me all the time, and I'm like, okay, cool. And I keep it in my little toolbox for the next time I need to do it. You know.
There you
a
go,
little
man.
triplet coming out somewhere
Yeah,
every now and then.
yeah. But I like watching. I mean, I've every time you get up and play, I watch you. Dominic is another one. Dom is awesome.
Oh, Dom.
Yeah. And then Jake. I watched him beat the shit out of my drums. Pockets, yeah. I watched Jake beat the hell out of my drums and told him don't ever get on my drums again.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
But I mean, I try to watch everybody. But
That guy tries to break his drums, man. I was like,
it's a cool thing.
Someone
to
get that man a sponsorship so that way he doesn't have to
Yeah,
worry about it.
Yeah.
yeah. While you're at it, just in case.
Get
he
us
co-
one, too.
Yeah, in case he comes to open mic and I need new heads, get me that damn same sponsorship.
At least he brought his own sticks.
Yeah. We're looking for management and sponsorship, so just throwing that out.
all
Like,
of
yeah, like,
So yeah,
All
but
of
it's a
them.
cool thing, man. I got
You
drunk
should
one
be
night.
managing bands by now, motherfucker.
This is a true story. I got drunk one night, and I told you me and Blaine started 3CC. I worked with his daddy, and
I believed you about the part where you got drunk one
and
night.
2, 3, yeah. Well, Blaine had taken up guitar. He was actually drumming for his daddy and them. They had a little band out on Colonel's Island, and Blaine got up on guitar. I said, "Can I get back there and play with you?" And he said, "Yeah." And he kind of just looked at me like, "Oh shit," But it was "Crazy Town" by Jason Aldean, and I hit the da da da, and he stopped, looking back at me, and I said, "What'd I do wrong?" He said, "Nothing." Can you do that again? So we kept playing Crazy Town. I remember hearing it, so I'm like, okay, playing it, and that bang, 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 in that part.
so you taught
And
yourself how to play?
Right then, we started the band, and I went and called my cousin. He was a bass player. He called Robbie. He was a guitar player, and that formed 3CC at the time. And we played. I think the VFW is the first one that hired us in Hinesville.
yeah, it's funny. We're at work today, and Nick comes in. He's got his earbuds in. And he's like, "I'm listening to the podcast, man." He's like, "I'm getting crunk. I'm so excited about going tonight." Like he was like warming up the whole time. Yeah.
Since we booked this, I've been like, so when is it? This week? Oh, damn it. No, it's next week. Okay.
Yeah, this is my Valentine's Day. Thanks, guys.
Singles Awareness Day, man. Let's go.
Well, I'm married, but we're not doing Valentine's Day.
My wife she hates Valentine's
That's
Day.
like, dude, we've been married for too long.
I don't have anyone.
But hell, I got a good one because when we
Guess
first
what?
got together, she's like, "I don't celebrate
We're in my
Valentine's
master
Day." I'm
bedroom
like,
for a reason.
Notice how we have the fucking jam room as the master bedroom.
Right.
I mean, what better way to do it? Come on now.
Who
Follow your
needs a big ass
dreams,
bedroom?
kids.
Yeah, we were jamming in my garage. I actually live on the next street over. We were jamming in my garage until old Divorso over here. We were waiting. He was married when he started.
Don't worry.
He was married when he started jamming with us.
Yeah, and I was like, man, this band's really taking off.
Pros and
No, but
cons,
she did.
pros and cons.
Actually, we had a totally different guitar player back then.
Bros and hoes.
Amen.
Bros and hoes.
Our music's a lot different now than it was back then.
Yeah, we got a good little jam.
A lot simpler. We got he's a younger cat. He's like 30, maybe 31. How old's David? And he's got some great riffs, man.
Yeah.
What is Nolan's band's name?
Red
Oh, Vatican?
Vatican. Y'all heard of Vatican?
Who's no one?
No.
So you remember Maureen, our old manager for 3CC? Maureen Mobley?
Okay.
Her son, Noah Mobley, is... Nolan, I'm sorry, Nolan Mobley.
I was like, who's Noah?
Yeah, where the hell did I get
Noah's
that
his
from?
Lance's son.
Yeah, Noah's the drummer we were talking about earlier. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Nolan, anyway, they got a band that they go up the East Coast and do touring.
Shoot,
Vatican's the name of the band. They're
two
hard.
Decembers ago, they just got back like a year, like last year.
That's
they
damn near a fortnight.
It was.
It was damn near 4
2 Decembers.
2 Decembers
All
and
these
8.
country motherfuckers around.
That's 42 farmer moons.
They were about a half mile down the creek. Anyway,
Where y'all from? You from here? You're
Past a
from
windmill.
Glenville.
Glenville, yeah.
that's a windmill.
I'm from here, bro. I'm fucking I've been in Richmond Hill since 1986.
Really?
Yep. And before that, I was in Savannah.
And I used to work at Ben and Jerry's,
But you're from
Vermont.
Canada.
Vermont.
Canada, pretty much.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Pretty
I mean,
much.
shoot, I used to live 10 minutes
Hang
from
on,
the
let's
border.
go back to what he said. Yo, did y'all not hear what he said? He worked at Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah.
So when we introduce,
Actually,
sometimes I'll take the mic and I'll just say,
That's why I try to
I worked
steal
at
it.
he does try to steal it. Because if I get the
hate
mic, or if I take the mic over when he's introducing
He's
the
a
band,
scoop boy.
Oh, no. No. I'm talking the factory. Like, I made
Oh, that's
the
way
ice
cooler
cream.
than like.
He was
scooping
packing
it.
I made
yeah, he's
the
packing
ice
the
cream.
buds.
in
Yeah.
the kitchen.
Oh, hell no. It was in a vat, bro.
What?
Vat.
Anybody ever fall in the ice cream and die?
Not that I know of.
oh hell, I was
I
finna say,
searched the
damn, guys.
database for that.
Yeah.
I can neither confirm nor deny. I do not speak for the brand or the
Obvious,
company.
obvious question, bro. Any extra cream in the fucking?
Not from
He
me.
keeps it real, don't he? NC-17.
NC-17.
I think we've hit that. At
Well, you
least.
guys got anything else? Any other shows? Any other fucking shout
March
outs?
Yeah, we
March
the next biggest show we got coming up is March 9th. We're going to be playing at Hunter Army Airfield. For
Ooh, I will
yeah.
not be going there. They don't allow you to bring a firearm on the fucking
Not
band.
at all, but yeah. But we'll be doing
It's not advised.
I don't go.
I've seen him put
Opening-
somebody in jail for a fucking expired tag trying to
Yes.
get on base.
Yeah, they don't.
Well, you take your firearm with you.
You know, I
But
remember
yeah.
when I was a kid, we used to play their baseball team, and they had the worst baseball team
Oh,
I've
yeah.
ever fucking
Yeah.
seen, man, bro. And like this is rec league, and we'd ride out there and just
They're horrible.
demolish
Yeah.
them every fucking time, dude.
Your dads were home.
It was sad.
Okay.
You could tell their dads weren't home. You could tell.
And honestly, the coach was probably a girl or either old man.
Dude, they never had a pitcher.
Fucked up the lab.
They never. They went through like 7 kids trying to pitch, and none of them could pitch. It was sad, dude. But anyways, that's my story about Hunter.
Yeah, so
March 9th. March 9th.
March
Sorry,
9th,
man.
Hunter Army Airfield.
Opening for Michael Stacy.
Yep, and we're doing the 50th anniversary for the Rangers out there.
Oh,
Nice.
very cool. Very
It'll
cool.
be
Nice.
cool, man. We're excited about
So,
that.
yeah, that's going to be a
Hell
good
yeah.
one, man. And then March 15th, we'll be back at Flashback for the St. Patrick's Day.
March 15th,
No, March
Yeah.
16th.
16th, I'm
It's
sorry.
day
Yeah,
before St. Patty's Day.
yeah,
March
so
16th.
that's Saturday.
Dude, you know
night.
what? I'm gonna try to go. That's a Saturday.
It
I'm
is.
gonna try to go check that
yeah,
out, man.
Yeah, cool.
Man.
man.
And
Yeah, come on.
then
It's
the
a
next
good show, man.
weekend,
They put on a good show.
the
Yeah.
next weekend we're at Shellman's Bluff for
Yep.
their St.
For
Patty's
their
Day
big-
party.
That
Yeah.
one is going to be.
That's their
lit.
after.
Now,
I'll check out the Richmond Hill one.
You know
I'm
you
not
should
gonna
do?
ride on
You
the
should
Shelby's
show up-
Bluff, but yeah.
If y'all have
You
never
should-
been to Shellman's, man, that place is absolutely. It looks like a mini Savannah. It's so
It is
compact with people.
hopping.
It's insane.
It is
It's
big.
Bob.
It's hot.
What
They
you
have a
got to
f-
do is come by on a Sunday, get up there and beat the shit out of
Yeah,
his drums.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
yeah. You need to come play, man.
I respect your drums,
Dude,
man.
come
I
on, man.
I
Hey,
don't
come on.
do it.
We'll put my balls in your drum set.
I mean,
You, need to
You
come
don't
play.
want to play the drums. trust me.
hey, no, dude.
I'm one of those assholes. Like, I'll forget and just start playing them hard. I'm not. So I like
I
you.
play
and
them.
I'm
I
not
play
gonna
them
do it.
hard too. People's like, man, you got to stop playing drums. I'm
Well,
like,
now, you've calmed down a
well,
lot.
I've tried to on the snare because that snare is nasty.
Well,
But
everything. You've just calmed down a lot since I first started playing with you, man. You used to
but
like go through
now I
heads
got
every
that new
month.
Diablo, or I got that Diablo set.
Touch, man. It's touch. A little bit.
It is.
The
Oh,
two
he-
floors, the one
Flexion.
tom, and the kick. And I just brought it out. Actually, that Saturday we
It's
played.
Did you ever go off on the
awesome-looking
cajon?
Sometimes,
Yeah.
Not care.
Yeah.
No,
I actually-
sometimes he does.
I actually have I have cajon brushes, so I get to
so he
instead
can
of beating on my
actually,
hand.
like, yeah, he
so
can
I'll
sit
get
up
up there, and,
straight.
you know.
Dude, he'll go nuts
Hell
on
yeah.
the cajon, man. He
Cool,
will.
man.
Yeah, come check us out on the 16th.
Yeah,
man. That'll
dude,
be
I
a
think
good
I will,
time,
man,
dude.
for
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, flashbacks.
You know, I don't hardly go out, and I'll get my wife to go out too. It'll be fun, man. We'll
Hey,
check it out.
Yeah.
You
Make
pick a
fo-
song
make
off the
cookies.
set list, dude. Get up there and play a song, man.
Oh no, thanks, but I'll come check that out.
Make slow cooking some wings.
Dude, last time I did that, it was at the Christmas party. at
Enough said.
when,
That's
when
never
I was
good.
when I was with my ex-wife and she worked at Gerald's Heating and Air. Hitman played there,
Oh yeah.
and
I love it.
and they had a bass player that me and Biddle had played with, and he was like, "Dude, you should sit in on a song." And I had the right buzz. I was like, "Fuck yeah, man!" Oh wow! And we played Hey Joe. And dude,
Mistakes
I
were
did a
made.
drum solo. I like beat the shit out of this kid's drums. I was just in the zone. You know what I'm saying? Hitting everything. and Ronnie Gerald and like 30 people were like, "Yeah," you know what I'm saying? And then I got off the guy's drums, man, and he was kind of mad at me. He was like, yeah, you hit pretty hard. And I was like, I told you, man, before you were like trying to make me play your drums. I'm sorry.
It's your fault, not mine.
Exactly.
I tried to tell that kid. I was like, he's like, come on, man. And they were all like that, except for Brett. Because Brett knew me.
Knew it, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, this guy's a metal drummer. He's like, what are y'all doing?
And Hitman's more damn blues than
Blues,
anything.
yeah. So he's like, let's play a 4/4. And he was like, hey, Joe.
And he's all over here
But
like,
I'd played with the bass player that was playing with him a bunch of times. You know what I'm
What's
saying?
the older black guy, the
Brett?
celebrity?
You talking about Brett?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the one that plays with them now?
Well, Ellis does most of the work with Brett with Hitman.
yeah, he does. Now.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, the drummer now.
Oh, that's
He was been in movies in
Oh, yeah.
Savannah and all that.
Yeah,
What is his damn name?
I don't know.
He's a legend drummer. He's a good drummer.
He's good too. Yeah.
And he plays the traditional way.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
really
Okay.
good.
Yeah,
He's amazing.
He's badass, dude. Yeah, Hitman, they're pretty tight nowadays. I mean, they've always been tight. Hitman's good. Brett's good. I mean,
Yeah, he's been playing the blues for a living for a long
Yep.
time, man.
Yeah.
yep. But that drummer they got, man, he's a legend in Savannah, dude. I cannot remember his damn name though. I think he was in Garden of Good and Evil, or Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. He was in that in the band scene. In the band
He
scene.
was, and he was
Yeah.
also he was like something man, like freaking like the Tina Turner movie.
Yes,
too,
he
like-
was in
yeah,
Tina
yeah,
Turner.
yeah, like he,
like this and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't stand that
But-
shit.
but-
I see some metal dudes doing that
Yeah.
too, like over there, like blast beat with it.
I ain't never
But
seen
Hitman-
that.
Hitman's-
I'd love to see that.
Well,
That's
it's kind of like there's two ways to hit it. Like
You-
one is
like-
to hit it on the
Right.
up
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
catch
yeah,
it on the
yeah,
down
yeah.
and then up. There's all these little
Yeah.
tricks, but this fucking
Well, what's that dude's name that we like?
Bob. That's Bob that plays like that. Yeah.
oh,
No. The one on TikTok
yeah.
we like.
oh God.
you
I
talking
don't-
about El
Sperrio?
Yes, yeah.
Bad
Dude, that's the best drummer in the world.
Dude.
Yeah, he's not even human,
I don't.
man.
Yeah, I don't care
I
who you
never
are.
try this on fuck.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, he's smoking a joint the whole time, man.
the whole time,
Dude,
dude.
yeah.
You said this could not be done. I will do it
Yeah.
with one
It
hand.
makes zero sense.
Three
what that
times
guy
the
does,
speed.
man.
Fucking crazy, dude.
I like when he starts off on like one foot and he counts and then he does this foot and he's like,
Yeah, he's like. It makes
And then he
zero-
does the stupid shit where he
and
like
then he grabs his
bounces it
joint
on the
and-
hi hat.
Yeah, he's the one promoting that triple pedal.
Yeah,
He's
the
so
one-
good.
one
I don't
pedal,
never
but it,
see
like,
him in
triple
like
triggers.
trying to figure out what he's doing because it's too far. It's like,
Oh,
no,
yeah, no,
I can
you-
enjoy watching you without ever having to try that.
Yes.
It's like, it's
yes,
like me
yeah.
watching Mateus
And he's got that
you know what I like
cowbell
about that guy?
on his snare all the time.
All that guy's hits are real.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
all of
He
it's
has no
legit.
light hits.
Yep.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's
The
oh
only
he
thing I
hit
do
drums
want, the
hard.
only thing I do want to try is putting the weight on my damn snare.
Oh,
Just
it's
to
a
see how-
cowbell, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
He,
it's
does,
like
he does a
weighted
little
with-
dumbbell too.
Yeah, it's like weighted just so you get like
A different,
different
sound.
sound. yeah.
and it's like a
Well,
faster pop back
and
too.
it pops. That's how he
Yeah.
pops his stick back.
And that's how you can get a one-handed roll, like
yep.
one-handed drum roll. But still, you still gotta,
Yeah.
you still gotta get into that pattern
That
and
dude's
hold it.
And he
amazing.
just
Dude, the
sits
only-
there, just
His
Yeah, the only two-
one-handed snare roll.
yeah. That's,
It's
Yeah.
like,
The only
My
two things he
favorite
does
band
is
is
sleep and play
System of a
drums.
Down.
I mean,
Yeah,
there's
man.
no in between.
Yeah,
bro.
because
Like,
he is. Them drums are amazing.
Oh,
the
no,
Varus
he's-
drums.
That's all I'd
That's
be,
the
that's
set.
all I'd be doing,
Dude,
bro.
that's the set that I'd like to have is the Varus drums. That's the new ones that come out, and
I'm
he's
sure that guy's sponsored by. a
he's
bunch of people.
sponsored by
Yeah.
all of them. Yeah, I
He's
looked
got
it
a
up.
band. He's got a band. They're retarded. It's like Dragon Force good.
Are they
It's-
really?
It's tardy, dude. You can't say retarded.
You are. You can't. You edit.
Anyways, I'm about to
It's
hit it, man. It's 8 o'clock.
ridiculous. All right. Well, let him come back in, then we'll
We'll
toss
fish
him.
him out, yeah.
Yeah, we'll toss him. Or toss it.
But yeah, y'all
Yeah,
keep
we're
going
getting
with this,
kicked
man.
out.
Yeah.
Whatever the fancy term is.
But we want to try to be more rock than country, but we want to keep that still where we come from type thing.
Man,
And I think there's going to be in the next few years there's going to be a big
extra face.
big calling for that because it's coming now, and I think we're ahead of the curve.
Having
on some
those
things.
bullets in the gun, man, will
Yep.
never steer you wrong, man. I like to hear some Allman Brothers and then some Rage Against
Yeah.
the Machine.
But dude,
That-
all
who
I
else is
knew-
doing that?
Yeah.
The
it's-
song that Nick wrote, All I Knew, man, it's on the verge of that with a couple of little key things that we could add to it. It's a fucking country screamo song if we wanted it to be. I mean, it's just like that.
Hell
It
yeah.
could be.
I've been trying to
We
work
even
on
talked
my
about.
screams,
We even
too.
talked about, and we're one of the other
I
than
got you,
Ray
man.
Tomasino.
Cut you up.
They were the only band that uses the talk box, and Nick has been
And
has gotten
then I
pretty
had to
damn
go
good at
and
that.
freaking break mine somehow. I don't even
Those
know.
are cool.
I went to
Yeah.
set it up one night, and it was on a 2-weekend
Little
run. I
fucking
used it
little
on
Frampton.
Friday.
Yeah,
I used it on a Friday night.
We
and
do
then,
that.
Yeah, and then I went to set it up the next night, and it just didn't work.
We're gonna get it fixed. Though. We're gonna get it fixed
Yeah.
and try to add
I
some
love
of
doing
that
it.
to our originals, man. Just to do something that nobody fucking else around here is doing.
Well, shit,
Hell yeah,
man.
man.
Fucking do it up.
And we want to get in a situation that we can write what we want to write.
Yep,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
And just play and be who we are. But right now, we just kind of got the
You got to kind of
grind the rails, man. And,
stay
I
with
like
what's
y'all's
popular.
approach, man.
Yeah,
You're
got some
not
momentum, man.
throwing
You
the
got some
originals
momentum.
down everybody's throat. You're working your way in, let everybody get their
You know,
head
well,
bobbing and familiar with
Me
it
and Nick
first.
talked about this the other day. Eric Church, country singer, he did that one song. Everybody loved it. He got in the thing, and now if you go back and look at what he did then and what he's doing now, he's doing his own
not
shit
there
now.
Oh yeah, he just got
Once
his
you
foot
get
in the door.
once you get loved, they're gonna love every fucking
Exactly.
thing you do.
You get
That's
your
right,
following up.
so
people-
before we bring it to a close,
Yes,
man,
let's
That's
get a
one thing we
selfie,
gotta be
bro.
doing. We gotta start taking pictures of the bands.
Bobby, get in there, man.
Oh, the damn timer.
Oh, that was
You
stupid.
old man.
Small. Got it.
Don't yell at me. I'm scared.
I
Hell
Don't
yeah,
shout
man.
at me. I'm frightened.
Yeah, we talked about that. We need to get pictures.
Yeah,
'Cause-
for the fucking thumbnail at least. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I came
send me
unplugged.
that. I'll use that one.
Oh, you came unplugged?
Oh, he broke it.
Yeah, it's
you
right
get it
under the
back?
table.
Did you get it
Pull,
Right underneath you.
pull it up.
Hold on.
But yeah, man, like I tell the other bands,
There we
when y'all go tear it up, you gotta come back in and sit down and don't forget about us small people.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
not,
man. We'll still be
This
here.
is so cool. Well, I've
Yeah.
been telling, like, me and Jane, I've been telling Ernest, too. I've always wanted to do a podcast. I love doing, like, the online shit.
Yeah.
You know, like, I do, like, the TikTok, YouTube streaming shit and all that.
Hell yeah,
You know,
man.
I've always wanted to do a podcast, so when he was like, dude, let's get on this podcast, I was like, yes!
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah. That was
I
our,
love this,
that was
man.
our idea.
love
Podcast
this.
and band.
Yeah, dude, and it's,
I love
I
it.
mean, it's not like no big ass podcast, but it's starting to
that's
grow
what
and
makes
it's
it
got
better,
an it's got an
man.
authentic
Hey.
feel.
Gotta
If we
start
could wing,
somewhere.
if we could
That's
wing
it.
like a radio show out of this or some fucking just
Dude,
maybe
yes.
maybe we get a
Hell
sponsor
yeah.
or something that we
I'll
get.
tell you what, man, it wouldn't be
paid
a
to
bad
do this?
idea to get some guys in here from like music stores, like Pete.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Like-
yeah.
Well, that's where it
Uh,
starts with getting you guys in here, and then Jay.
Yeah, we're
and-
going to
Andy,
get us a
Andy.
bunch of bands.
we get every
Yeah.
local band. We'll start catching some of these bands on their way through town.
Yeah,
But they
absolutely,
got they
yeah.
got to be able to say who, and then come and say, oh, okay, all right, well, yeah, all right.
Well,
You know?
I'm sure now on everything we do, he's gonna have
Oh, for
you guys
sure.
Hell yeah, man.
Oh, yeah.
advertised on
We did the
everything we
same.
do. So.
Yeah,
did the
Flashback's
same.
our first sponsor, man.
Yeah.
Like I keep all my local bands that
Yep.
just tagging everybody, just
Yeah.
hyping each other up, just
And
throwing
we'll-
that like button.
And we'll let
Easy to
everybody we know,
forget.
man. We got guys that come through the area, but like, hey, we'll let you guys
hit
know.
them up.
and
Hell yeah,
get
man.
in- Hey, get in there and
Yeah,
freaking-
man.
At least
Yeah.
everybody can know what the band's about.
Exactly. Well,
And
and,
to
every
be-
every little bit helps. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
And
Like,
to be honest
help
with
you
you,
guys. And,
When we go to Leesburg and everywhere else, we can just put a plug out there too while Ernest is talking.
oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, for
Absolutely.
sure,
With
man.
guitars, Ernest is talking, hey, check this podcast out, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
you
we'll
know?
Yeah,
get
I'm
some,
one of
we're
them
gonna get
guys
some
that
merch.
switches
We're gonna get some
guitars.
merch soon, man. So that'll
Well,
help
good.
a
We'll
lot.
wear that shit.
Yeah.
Because it's a
Absolutely.
real fucking brandable fucking.
Oh yeah.
And I
Hey,
love it, dude.
y'all
I
get
love
it to us, man. We'll make sure we get it at every show. and-
Absolutely.
and,
Yeah.
you know,
I'll even
We need to get some of
customize
y'all's
some
merch.
drumsticks with that shit on it.
We need to get some of y'all's
Hell
merch
yeah.
too. We want to start getting a little bit of merch from each of the bands and start
Okay.
doing
Yeah, yeah.
giveaways.
Well,
and,
Bring it in the room,
and
man.
then we just it's like
don't
a
think we
fucking-
have any
it's a
with us,
family.
do we?
It's a family, man.
No.
We'll
Guess
hype
in-
the shit out of it.
yeah. Next time I see you guys,
People
we'll bring you
love
guys some
free
stuff
shit.
to-
People
yeah.
love free T-shirts.
Yeah.
They'll fucking like and
Yeah,
share all
yeah.
your shit just for a reason to do it. Well, that's-
We got them bomb ass hats that was made by John
Yeah.
Hester.
That's nice. Thanks,
Yeah,
John.
we
Love you,
them
John.
things, man. Yeah.
Yeah, and we need to get you involved with John too.
All right.
Yeah.
John would love to do
Yeah.
some stuff for you
He
guys.
does
Absolutely.
awesome-
Yeah, man.
he's
For
awesome
sure.
at making merch.
And you
Yeah,
also
man.
can have him on here sooner or later because he's doing pretty
Hey,
good.
businesses,
Ernest says he's doing pretty good.
businesses,
Yeah, he's-
bands,
yeah,
Oh, yeah, man.
brands.
Absolutely.
We'll have
His merch
anybody
business is,
on,
like,
man. We're not
popping off, dude.
opposed.
It's
got-
free advertisement.
He's got these engraved.
We'll call it a chain
he's got
reaction.
engraved.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a beautiful day here at the
Yeah.
BOOMSTiK
Yes,
Pod
sir.
Thanks,
Squad
Chain
Radio
Reaction, man.
Network.
Thank y'all.
Love you
Thank
guys
you
so
guys for having us
much.
on, man.
Boom
This
Stick,
was
thank you
fun.
guys
We'll
so
do it
much,
again.
man.
Do it again.
Absolutely.
I'm looking
Oh,
forward
yeah.
to it, brother. Yes, sir.
creating a monster of all my fears. I don't know what I did to deserve this hell. You put me through. So who the hell are you to tell me I should change? So I'll rip it off like a band-aid and throw you in the trash. Forget whatever happened and erase it from my past. I'll paint this town, find someone new, and walk away from all that I knew. This life that I created has come to an end. But this is only where my story begins. I thought I had it all under lock and key. You ran from me. It forced me how to learn what love really means. So I'll rip it off like a band-aid and throw you in the trash. Forget whatever happened and erase you from my past. I'll paint this town, find someone new, and walk away from all that I knew. How could you think I wouldn't see a part of you hid from me? I put up with your bullshit one too many times. So I'll rip it off like a band-aid and throw you in the trash. Forget you ever happened and erase you from my past. I'll paint this town, find someone new, walk away